button. No, we're still going live.
Wait, so are we live now or not?
Yeah, we're definitely live.
We're definitely live. You found the button, you've clicked on it.
The button
We're
stayed
live.
grey, and then I was like, okay, let's just click the grey button, and it said, okay, you're going live. Okay.
So we're live now.
Yeah, we're live. Definitely live.
Right. Finally. Okay. Hello. So, hey, well, most importantly, how's Remy doing? Because you were talking to your cat before. I heard you.
True. Very good. Did I just hear the live studio chat open? Oh.
And hello, everyone. Welcome to another Game of Thrones quiz night. We're doing something a little bit different. Normally we do quite a long quizzes, but this time we decided to make them short and sweet. Only 10 questions on each, just with more gift codes for you guys to win.
Apologies, there was an ambulance passing by. I had to mute that.
Oh, that's fine. I was talking anyway.
Yeah, that's why.
So we've got 3 quizzes coming up with Game of Thrones gift codes to win. Again, we're going to be using myquiz.com, which is a completely free site. You don't even need an account to join, and you can win without creating or logging in. So that's why we're going for it. And then we also have a final quiz where there are Steam gift codes to win. If you win the Game of Thrones gift codes, all that you need to do is go into the Benefits tab, scroll down to gift codes, click on that and enter. Quite simply. Just type in the code, hit enter, and you get some free goodies for the game. If you win the Steam game, you simply go to Steam, click on Add Game, and then pop in the code there. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Remy, I am obligated to say you are an excellent cat. I'm not English.
Obliged.
Obliged.
And she knows it. And she knows it.
Remy, come here. Yeah. Say hi.
No, Remy is a cat. Remina is a wonderful mod on Discord.
True. Remy is a cat as well. Anyway, hey. Champion City Siege, cooldown 5 hours, 50 minutes. Siege of Winterfell, 5 hours, 54 minutes. Are they gonna clash?
A lot of events coming in. Well, there's always the first day cooldown and then something else along those lines. I mean, I suppose Season 7 matching begins. The Siege of Winterfell is going to be going live tomorrow. We're going to be playing tomorrow. And the Champion City Siege is going to be registration starts tomorrow, so it'll be Sunday when we play. So they won't actually clash. It'll just be the weekend. We have events during the whole weekend.
True, and we worked very hard to get the Siege of Winterfell guide up for tonight. It's already up. If you're a subscriber, you can see it on my channel page. If you go to the channel page, you'll see it there. And later we'll post that after the quiz. We post on Chronicler and the game as well. For whoever is not surprised, be ashamed, but you can see it from there. But you shouldn't, because we're doing quiz night first.
But we have combined our talents on this video. Not only have I done the speaking, but Reaper has done all the graphical editing. He sent me a photo of it. It looks like a MIDI file when he was compiling it all. You know the ones you see on the... You must have seen them as well, Reaper. On YouTube, if you find some easy piano tutorials and they have all those coloured bars,
Yeah.
Sort of the line goes across the screen. That's just what it looks like. 15 odd lines of different small coloured bars.
That's how
when
I
he was
always
editing it
edit.
all. And everybody apart from me and Reaper is allowed to participate in this quiz because I made them and Reaper added the code so he knows what the answers are.
I showed him
So-
this, by the way.
Everybody is allowed to join. Oh yeah.
You actually missed you name it MIDI file, but you actually miss the audio file, which is not on the picture. So there's actually more lines under there.
Sometimes honestly you try too hard.
I'm never trying too hard, but yes, the block with files next to it had like, I don't know, 30 extra files of images, etc., which I'm all using in there. So
I'm just going to say it took a surprisingly long amount of time to make these quizzes because I got an image for each one of the questions of a different one of the characters. And I was just going through them because if you type on the... This is Game of Thrones, obviously, centric, but because it's on YouTube and all that quizzes, we have to make sure all the photos are PG-friendly. But going through all the sort of images that you get off Google, if you're just searching it, because it's Game of Thrones, you end up with an awful lot of, well, violence or nudity in the images. And I couldn't exactly put those ready. There's one very racy one for Daenerys, but that's okay. You will see it at the end.
God help me. I haven't seen the quizzes. It's all up to Fringlish. So this time you can actually blame him.
Yeah, this time it is all my fault whenever you watch them.
Okay, the last quiz, we can tell you that, has the games, and the first 3 quizzes has GoTWiC codes as winner rewards for the top 3 winners.
And I wasn't trying to be fancy like Reaper was, so all these are just multiple questions, multiple choice. You click and then you enter. The quicker you do, the quicker you win prizes.
So we're gonna do that in a minute. Let's see, we have 32 people now. That's not enough. Is it?
Well, we could do a bit of Q&A before. I mean, we have the events coming up.
Yeah, let's do some Q&A. What do we have? Questions, give us.
As I said, we've done the Siege of Winterfell guide, so we've been researching a lot on that. Now, I'm not sure if I should say this or not, but the Siege of Winterfell guide that we made doesn't contain what I consider to be the best strategy. It contains what most people use as a strategy, but I can't give away all my secrets this early in the season, can I?
Yeah, we had a minor mistake there as well. If anyone can spot the mistake in the guide, I have some more gift codes waiting for you.
Yeah, it's just a very simple. If you go to, could we get a mod to put the myquiz.org? No, hang on, I've got it. Here, if you.
What's this? It's Lena.
I'll be happy to answer any questions you come out with in the chat here. I'll be happy to answer those in detail. But you've got to ask the right questions to get the information. We might be coming out with a sort of a longer live stream in a month or so when the first sort of season's coming to an end, where we can talk about the different strategies we've seen. But we will have the quiz. The quizzes, you just need to go to myquiz.org. And then you can automatically join once we have the room code, which will appear on the screen.
Did he just say 24-hour stream?
I never say 24-hour stream. I have flashbacks of the last one I did. I never say 24-hour stream now.
Hey, by the way, I did some Expedition Beyond videos. I never told you this trick, which somebody said. Always look at the little looking glass of the last one, and you see it's bloodbath. So now you see he has 3 cavalry, so you know you have to save your spearmen. That little tactic is very important.
I never saw that. I didn't realize you can check the formation for everybody so you can plan ahead.
So that was really important. Yeah.
I never knew that. I was always flipping a die. Like I saved one troop type for the end and hope it matched up.
Why would you do that? That's absolutely ridiculous.
I didn't know. Like I only cleared the 4th stage maybe half the time because sometimes I got unfavorable matchups. I didn't know.
Shame.
Well, bugger me.
Well, now you know.
That's wonderful.
If I don't make it on stream this time, I'm gonna be so embarrassed.
Now, after you've given all these tactics, I was living dangerously. I just went, no, I don't know. I went randomly. I hoped that my luck held out. It worked half the time, but half the time I ended up in trouble. Huh.
Theon, the quest. Really? The quiz? Well, it's going to be a quest for you in a way. The quiz will start in about... Well, when we have like 50
probably like 10, 15 minutes. We wanted to give time for people to get in. Just to get ready and also just ask any questions they had. Because if we go straight into the quizzes, we don't want to exclude everyone because there are free gift codes to give out that we wanted everybody to have a shot at.
True.
Plus, the way time zones work, probably some people wanted to join and completely forgot about it. I was checking. Sometimes time zones are a bit weird because you think of them as linear things. I found out recently. We started at 6 o'clock GMT. Do you know what time that was in India?
I have no idea.
In India, it's 11:30 now. I didn't realise time zones could be in half an hour increments as well. I thought they were always like on the hour. So 6 would be like, 7 on the continent, it'll be 1 o'clock in America. But no, India's a half. Like for some reason it's 5.5 hours ahead.
That's really interesting. This is going to go so bad.
It was quite strange the fact that they can go in half hours like that. So, again, just everybody's around the world. Give you time to come in. Super Calvin Cooch, did Fringlish help hide Snowden in a Slovenian embassy? I thought he was hiding it in the Ecuadorian embassy, but no, I've never helped hide Snowden from the law. And Mandalorian, what code to get in there? My Stockport pal. There's no code right now. As soon as Reaper generates the quiz, we will have a code to give you all, and it is on the myquiz.org website. Just by clicking on this link, you don't even need to create an account. You go to the homepage, you enter in the code, hit join, and you join straight away. You can play the entire thing without creating an account, or you can log in with Google if you want to have your image there on the screen. And welcome, Juliano. Again, I'm pretty sure we were told how to pronounce this, but when I see XH, I just go, "Huh." There's like the Spanish influence coming in there. So how are you doing, Reaper?
I'm not gonna make it. I can't get through. There's too much cavalry. There's cavalry everywhere.
Well, the fact that you're sort of pulling out the green heroes now does tell a story.
No. That's pro-tactic.
No, you see, Tobe, don't worry, it wasn't that bad. It was, we only rig the quizzes occasionally, you see. And it's only against you. We let everybody else have a free chance, but you've been around a bit too much. You've seen too much.
Too much. He's seen too much.
Samat is asking, hey, what is the XP coins one gets when you claim the season pass loot and complete the daily active rewards? There are two different versions. Some of the XP coins, you get the XP straight to your lord, so you don't need to worry about that. The others, if you go into inventory and then special,
Easy.
you can get some XP tokens that you can use. If you're not yet level 60, I'd recommend saving a few of those up, spending the extra diamonds to get the XP boost on in the Sept of the 7 area. You can get one for, how much is the Lord XP? 2,500 diamonds, and then you can use those all at once. So either in your inventory special tab, or just normal. They get applied automatically to your Lord. Hope that helps you there, Sir Matt.
Let's start a quiz.
We're going to start a quiz. Okay.
Sorry, I was trying really hard, and that was very close, but I made it. Saved all my spearmen. I was sacrificing all my small troops just to get the one before the last one down. Bam, 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 bam. I shouldn't be singing, should I? Code is on screen.
No, we'll get demonetized.
And how do you do that?
Monetizing this in the first place, aren't we?
And then just the code like that.
Okay, so once again, please make sure to go onto the myquiz.org website. Or just click straight on the link there, which will automatically input the code and let you join.
Yeah, you don't have to register. Just fill in a name and click continue. You don't have to do all the email, the random stuff. The prizes will be at the end, so if you're in the top 3, you will see a code and you will see further instructions with it.
Just make sure not to share that code, as they are one-offs for you.
One-offs. They're valid until the 26th, so if you can't access the game for 5 days, yeah, well.
No, we're starting now. We have to set an automatic time for it to start. We can start it earlier manually, so don't worry about that. Just make sure to join in, and then Reaper will hit go once we get enough people in.
Definitely. So
now, the first prize code is quite a bit better. Then we have 2 second prize codes. For the final quiz, there's a couple games, such as Fluffy Horde, which I picked for you guys purely because I love the name. There was no other reasoning behind that. But the first prize is the remake of the original Yakuza game that was remade recently in the new Unreal 3 engine, I think.
A game currently worth €20. The second game is also worth €20 called The Wandering, and it looks really good. And the ratings are overwhelmingly positive. So.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to skim, but I always make sure to get the nice-looking, the interesting games for you. The Wandering is more of a puzzly sort of game where you follow a bard on his adventures.
Okay, we have 28 users now. That's decent, but there's a lot more people. So just click the link. It's very casual. It doesn't cost any effort. It is mainly about Game of Thrones itself, so not really a few about Game of Thrones Winter is Coming. So everybody knows that.
Yeah, I think for each of them I put about 7 questions on the characters, sort of the show, the books, and maybe 3 on Game of Thrones Winter is Coming, but just some of them are a little bit tricky. I think there's a couple questions here in Cersei which are a little bit trickier. But I made it fairly simple. It's going to be dependent purely on how quickly you guys can answer these questions. Also, if you get them right, we can see the rankings at the end. We've done these quizzes before, and it can be a difference of a couple of seconds whether you get first or second place. Although saying that, I think our last winner spent about a minute more answering questions than the second place person, but just got more questions right. So there is that.
So that'd be possible as well.
If you win, you will get a GoTWiC code straight on your screen. It gets sent straight to you, so there's no need to worry about Discord or sending us messages, or you'll get it automatically. If it doesn't work, Reaper does have a couple of spare ones, so make sure to contact us if you win. Just screenshot your placement or something.
Don't say that. Now the code doesn't work.
Yeah, but we got one spare. They should all work. We've never had an instance where they haven't worked, but just in case, it's not fair.
Oh shit! I have a plan, a very devious, intelligent plan.
Well, I think we have 35 people in now. I think it's probably time to start. Most people have already joined. If you're we've got a couple more people watching who haven't joined yet, make sure just to click on that link in the YouTube chat to automatically join the quiz. No need to make an account or anything else. It runs straight in your browser. Heck, you can even block the pop-ups that it asks you for. That's what I do. Just block the cookies, block the pop-up. Still works perfectly.
Let's go. We started now. Oh, I didn't really look at the times. In the recent Commander series, how many points did Cersei get? 14, 16, 18 or 22? And that is, of course, our Commander books.
Yep, the series we worked a lot on. We did talk about that, Cersei, and her point score a lot in the finale. But this is one of the more tricky questions, I have to say.
Oh.
Not very many of you got that one right. As I said, it was one of the more tricky ones. We got 16 points.
Baba, get out of my land. I'm just kidding. Of course. He's a chronic. He knows all that. It still hurts that you said that, though. He spent like 3 days editing each episode.
The second is Cersei's famous quote, "When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die," was spoken to whom? Did she say it to Ned Stark, Varys, Jaime Lannister, or Peter Baelish?
Isn't it Pat here? Isn't it different? Ooh, not bad. 68% had it right. Remain is still on the lead, and then botch that question, please. What would be after that?
I don't know, but I'm not sure we can say it. It might not be polite. Should we just call him Botch That Question, please?
I think it's Fringlish.
No, I am in here. I decided to skip
No, I mean, I think the missing word is Fringlish.
Oh, but yeah, maybe. Oh, that's nice to know. Okay, question 3. Who does Cersei say this to? Everyone who isn't us is an enemy. Was it to Jaime Lannister, Tommen Baratheon, Joffrey Baratheon, or Tyrion Lannister?
Okay, keep this face up. I'm quickly gonna grab my coffee because it wasn't done when we started and I still need it.
Well, that's a bit typical. So she did say it to Joffrey Baratheon when she was talking. This was in season 1. She was more educating Joffrey on what happened. A lot of you went for Jaime Lannister there, which isn't surprising, but it was towards Joffrey. I'm actually quite surprised most people went for Jaime there, but it just means there's an awful lot to catch up. Because 15 points, you can gain, I think, up to 10 points per question if your first one was the correct one, so make it up on question 4. Other than her love for her kids, what does Tyrion say is Cersei's only redeeming quality? Is it her cheekbones, her hair, her smile, or her wit? Do you have any clue about that one, Reaper?
I think it'll be her. Not definitely not. Yeah, maybe a smile. I don't think so. Cheekbone.
No, it was her cheekbones. In season 1, again, I realise this is a bit of ancient history for everybody. I didn't realise I made it this hard. But Tyrion went that, I love your children, they're your only redeeming quality, well, that and your cheekbones. Definitely wasn't her wit. Tyrion never had anything kind to say about Cersei's intelligence, offering saying that she's not half as clever as you think she is.
Super weird. Following King Robert's death, who does Tywin order Cersei to marry? And Tywin is, of course, the father from Jaime and everyone.
Jaime and everyone, you're struggling there. Yeah, Tywin Lannister, Lord of the Westerlands, and ruler of Lannister House. And there we go. Well, that was a bit easier for a lot of you. It was Loras Tyrell, and her son, Joffrey, would have married Marjorie Tyrell to bind the Tyrells to the Iron Throne. Bit of a shake-up, with Blood Ravenclaw now in the lead, Eggs McGee coming in at 2nd place, Romina slipped all the way to 3rd, Giannis AU to 4th, and Bandit on 5th place with 20 points.
What is the name of the witch that Cersei visits during the flashback scene?
Is it Maddie the Frog, Maggie the Newt, Maddie the Spider, or Maggie the Frog?
How dare you misclick? Tavo. Well, you did put 3 times Maggie, so...
Well, why? I think Romina has a little bit of the issue why I put Maddie.
Depends how much of a cold you are having.
It was Maggie the Frog, yes. I have a feeling Tavo and Romina both hate me for this one. I'm going to hide. You're going to have to deal with the Discord for the next week or so.
Why?
I'm scared of them. Wait, questions, yes. Which of the Sand Snake does Cersei poison in front of Illyria Sand? Is it Tyrene Sand, Obra Sand, Nymeria Sand, or Sarella Sand? Each one of the Sand Snakes were, of course, Oberyn's... what's his name? Oberon? No, that's Shakespearean. Bugger. What's the name? The Viper. All Viper's bastard daughters.
You mean Oberyn Martell?
That's the one. For some reason Shakespeare got in my head and I couldn't get Oberyn.
Well, you said the name, so I was like, he's not meaning Oberyn.
I meant Oberyn Martell. I just couldn't remember if it was actually that. It was Tyrene Sand. Obra was killed. She was killed by what's his face? Not Drake. Game of Thrones now is terrible. But this one, in the game, what type of commander is Cersei? Bowman, cavalry, spearman, or infantry?
Well, not really. If he means a single bowman, rather than multiple bowmen.
Yeah, I went for the singular. Let's just go with that.
Did you notice that most of your questions has been pretty even distribution in answers, making it a perfect gamble?
It's been a pretty gamble. Eggs McGee is currently in the lead, and I like that name. Yeah, 84% of you got that one right. Now, next question is, what combat does troop... Okay, I definitely messed that one up. That should be in combat, what troop does Cersei buff? Typo there. Does she buff infantry, bowmen, bows, infantry, spear, or cavalry, or all of them? In my defense, the O and the I are right next to each other, and if anybody has talked with me before on Discord, they know that spelling not exactly my forte when I'm typing quickly.
No, just if you watch it back, you can see all the Petri, Patru, Patru, Balish, Baelish, and Bollishes he typed already. Last question incoming in, well, a lot of seconds.
Well, yeah, that's Cersei actually buffs the attack, health, and defense by 25% on each. She's one of the very expensive combat commanders that do that. Now, final question. What is Cersei's highest stat in the game? Is it her prowess, her command, or her strategy? Prowess, of course, is relating to attack. Command is relating to defense and health. And strategy is to do with her skills and abilities. So what is her highest stat?
And now, and now translate that to the show. Will it be her prowess or her strategy? Because commands she was lacking a lot.
And it is her strategy. She is one of the highest strategy commanders in the game, as well as skills that buff it an awful lot. Stat has a capital letter because I can't spell very well. Also, I'm probably too used to talking about in other games where you have stats as a total.
Did you guys watch the show even? To be fair, if you're not here for Game of Thrones, you can just be here for the last show for the games.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. It is, the last word is Fringlish, and I've already botched some questions, so I'm glad you like it. First place, we have Omega Mine with 46, a time of 1 minute 20. Eggs McGee only spent 1 minute answering questions. That is lightning fast with 43 points. Janice spent 2 minutes 7 with 42 points. And Blood Ravenclaw, I think you just missed out there with 40 points and a score of 58 seconds. Or a time of 58 seconds.
So, which names were missing? I do see Emily. She didn't do
There's
that.
USB there, just knocking out there. We have Black Ninja, Bandit, and Mad Farmer all in the top 10. Well, as we can see from Emily to Mad Farmer, it is purely based on time, because they all got 30 points. Emily had 1 minute 10, Black Ninja had 1 minute 17, Bandit had 1 minute 18, and Mad Farmer 1 minute 35. So all very close there within a couple of questions.
Okay. I had some codes left. So I thought, if you guys don't know nothing about Game of Thrones, maybe it's fun to do a very quick, highly random quiz about cartoons first. Just to warm you up.
Just a random there, just to get everybody back into the groove.
Just to get, you know.
Are these cartoons? Are these Dutch cartoons? Or are they... Did you go for Romaina's forte? Did you go for like Japanese cartoons? Or...
I have no idea. It could be nude pictures. I just ripped it off the marketplace there.
Okay, well, let's hope. Once again, either if you go to the myquiz.org and type in that code, or you just click in the link into the chat and you'll get taken straight to it.
$14. Now, this is a game you can win. I just had some leftover codes. I think top 4 wins one. And I probably have some leftover codes even for when things go wrong. No, that's not.
Well, we've got, Finding Dory, we have Up, Ratatouille, Incredibles, Cars, more on Finding Nemo, and I'm not sure what the one on the left is. The right, even. This is the skeleton. Did they do like a Dios de Muerte thing?
Looks familiar, but then...
I'm aiming for not last. Well, Emily, I'm also going to aim for this one as well. Because I haven't made this one, so I can join. That's quite good.
Okay, I'll start.
I like that.
Shall I start on 30, just like the last time?
I think we got 35 people in last time, so we'll see. Just give it a little bit longer.
Hold my glass, need booze. Oh, I bought a massive bottle of wine as well. Which I usually don't do that much anymore.
Is it anything nice?
Don't know yet.
I mean, I'd use it for cooking, but is it like a Fatu or a Merlot or a Cabernet Sauvignon?
Yeah, probably a Cabernet Sauvignon thing.
Oh, that's a normal one. It gets Those type of wines tend to get blended a lot, which makes them okay for drinking. Actually, single topic wines can be very good when you match, for example, single origin. But it's the same with whiskies. If you blend something, it can sometimes you can lose out on any sort of certain flavors, any big punches. Say if you want something really smoky, obviously you're not going to go for a blended whiskey, but it does help even out the rough bits. So if you're going for cheap stuff, the blended is definitely the way to go because it basically gives you whiskey or wine at the end. So Cabernet Sauvignon is one of the most grown grapes around now. So chances are it's probably sort of a blended thing to avoid any hard stuff.
Probably.
Right, no, distraction. Yes, cartoons. Shall we?
Yay! Scroll bar is gone. For one step. Okay, shall we go? We shall go. Oh, what is the name of the only girl in the kitchen in Ratatouille?
Is it Amy, Colette, Jeanne, or Janie? Oh, come on, I was not going to do the accent, was I?
I have made a mistake. I hit the scroll bar and now...
No, you can't do anything.
Now I can't scroll down. Oh.
Well, you'll have to get it back afterwards. So we have, yes, it was Colette is the name of the lady chef in Ratatouille.
Sir,
now,
Sire, don't push him into a French mode, please. Okay.
Where is this character from? Is it from Toy Story, Hotel Transylvania, Monsters University, or Monsters Inc.?
Monsters Inc. Finally have a good view of everything.
There we go, we got everything. Thank you, Sir Munch. I did spend 8 years living in France, so I did have to hear it in every single English lesson I was ever in. Yeah, and it's Rex from Toy Story.
I must say, for people who play Game of Thrones, they answer this a lot better. Who is Riley? Where did Riley move with her family in Inside Out? San Francisco?
This is the film Inside Out. I remember this, I think, because they had broccoli on pizza.
Nice.
If you've seen the film, they have emotions inside your head, and the emotion that deals with anger, and just said, "Congratulations, bleep, you ruined pizza."
I like spinach on pizza with chicken.
Well, that can be okay, but yeah, it was San Francisco. Hey, I'm in the leaderboard.
Romina likes broccoli on pizza.
I've tried roast broccoli before. Roast broccoli can be really nice.
What is the name of the baby in Incredibles 2? Bob, Jack, the Shell, or Lucius? I must say, honestly, I know barely any of these questions. I'd go for Jack.
Yeah, I haven't watched Incredibles 2, but it was the same in Incredibles 1.
That makes a lot of sense.
And it was Jack. Yeah, the superpowered baby that apparently can do anything, which is a nightmare even if you have superpowers yourself.
Yeah, especially if you haven't learned the difference between good and right. Where we can see the same trees as the one on Ant Island in A Bug's Life. Brave, Finding Dory, Up, Toy Story 2.
Oh, and you can actually choose 2 here. Well, I have no idea then. I do know that Disney likes to sort of... Is it Disney or Pixar? Which one made this?
I think A Bug's Life is Pixar.
Maybe. You could find them both in Up and Toy Story 2. So obviously not Finding Dory because that's underneath the sea. Well, unless they do it on the... I have no idea. These can be a bit tricky.
I have no idea, says the one on top. Where is this character from? Madagascar 2, Cloudy, Where the Chance of Meatballs, The Wild, or Hotel Transylvania? Here I would just say Madagascar 2, just purely based on the fact that it's just a...
Well, I went for Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Oh, wait, I shouldn't say that before. No, never mind. Purely because of the art style, it reminds me of when I was looking at the pictures. I've never seen that film either. Well, it was cloudy with a chance of meatball. Yeah, the eyes look too big for Madagascar because there's only one character with eyes that big, and it's the lemur that keeps on being knocked about by King Julian.
What is his name? Matter, Ramon, Chick Thunder Hicks, or Doc Hudson?
I have no... Have you watched Cars?
Well,
I'm thinking that sort of looks like an old Alfa Romeo, so that's why I went for Ramon.
I would go for Doc Hudson because it looks a bit like a dog.
You think it looks like a Doc? I thought, if it was called Doc, wouldn't it have had a stethoscope or something? Oh, and it was Doc Hudson. Well, there we go.
No, I think it's just a dog without any medical. What cartoon was the first to open the Cannes Film Festival? Shrek, Up, Kung Fu Panda, or Ritter Roast?
Love the way you said Cannes Film Festival there. You've got to remember in French that they only pronounce half the letters and half the syllables.
They're just lazy. Sorry.
Sometimes, yes. Oh, I forgot to answer. Bugger. Well, it was Up. Not many people got that one right. I had no clue.
I wasn't there.
Shrek came out in 2001. Does that make you feel old yet?
No. In which cartoon did the truck Pizza Planet not appear? Brave, A Bug's Life, Finding Nemo, or The Incredibles?
Yeah, they like to reuse these things. It's sort of a joke in the animators. I remember watching a documentary on it once about how they make it, and they enjoy putting similar or the same items in different films just to sort of make them part of the same universe.
That's just lazy. They have all these assets, and they're like, why don't you reuse this 4 times rather than design a new one?
Well, no, because they have to animate it each individual time. This was before an awful lot of them. It started before they were in a lot of... Oh, come on, this question's just impossible. Where are these orange cones from? I mean, seriously? Are they from Zootopia, Cars, Toy Story 2, or The Incredibles? They look like they're just from... Who would know this?
Based on everything around it, I'd say Toy Story.
It might be, yes. It could be The Incredibles. Don't think it would be Cars or Zootopia, because Zootopia, everything was sort of a different size, and Cars... Oh, it's Toy Story 2.
God damn, I'm good. No, this is just random, Baba. Where is this character from? Well, now you will get your answer.
Well, now that I see it, it's fairly simple. It's not going to be Toy Story 3. It's not going to be The Incredibles, is it? Or Hercules, because it doesn't look Greek. It's probably going to be Coco.
I think it's Hercules.
It can't be Hercules.
Yeah, but I don't care. Oh, Emily, you just knocked Fringlish just straight down.
Oh, I've been answering these, because you know if I win, there's going to be hell to pay.
Oh, you win.
And there we go. So that was indeed Coco.
Yeah, that's just a remnant of the basic codes we had. We just quickly squeeze it in here. And Emily X McKee and coffee is better than tea. All and Up actually all have a code.
I'm not too sure about number 3. I'm going to put him in timeout.
What?
Tea is definitely superior.
No. Okay, let's... which did we do? We did the Cersei one. Is anyone ready for Jon Snow?
We've done the Cersei. We have a couple more. Daenerys is the one with all the free games, yeah?
Yeah, the last one is the one with the free games. So it's... oh, come on.
And well done, yes, indeed, Emily. Did you manage to get the code well enough?
What? I hope they got the codes there. Probably did.
Yeah, we can ask in real time, just make sure everything's fine. And I'm annoyed now because I can't time out Patrick for that comment. I don't have the power because I'm a mod as well, but I'm not the owner.
Oh, Fringlish.
I'm trying. I can't. I can only report him or block him. That's all I can do. Oh, maybe you need to create an account to get the code, but I thought they just popped up on your screen. Serial Feeder, if you just go straight to... Nice name, by the way. If you just go to your social page, you can then edit your signature easier there. Just by clicking, if you look at the top right-hand side of your Friends tab, you should see maybe later, ... and then you can click and change it.
Guys, for every
it should
quiz,
pop
I
up on the screen.
always... the winners will instantly see a secret code on their screen, which is the code for GoTWiC or the code for the game.
It seems like if you put in your email, you get the code sent there, so it might be some sort of verification there. Make sure it's not a bot. You're welcome, Serial. Make sure to join the game currently going on for some free gift codes. Just click on the link in the chat, and it will take you straight to the entrance to the lobby.
Oh, it's actually sent to your email. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. 26 only. What is this laziness? Guys, this is almost as bad as you guys not liking this quiz right now on YouTube.
Oh, I couldn't imagine anybody who would do that.
Are you Serial? There's only one Serial I know.
Serial, no, well, the account still get played at wonky, yes. Wait, if you're Serial, are you feeding him? Unpredictable? Is that how it works? Okay, we've got 27 people in now. Not too bad. Well, we have had, 40 odd people in each one? 30 plus in each one? So come on, there's got to be a couple more people looking to join.
Theon,
I mean, who doesn't want free stuff?
Theon, which name you were in the quiz? If we know which place you are and which name you had, ooh, I think I think Fringlish just stole your code.
How did I steal the code?
Because his username was coffee is better than tea.
Oh. Well, I'm not sad for you anymore now. I didn't do anything, but I'm not gonna.
Okay, I'll check after the show. I'll check back which prize you were, etc. No rank code in 7. Come on, that's ridiculous. I'm starting it now.
You do have to win the quizzes in order to get the codes. We have codes for at least the first top 3. In the last one, there was codes for all the top 4.
First question, go, Fringlish, go.
How much does Jon Snow know? Does he know nothing? Does he know a little bit? Does he know some? Or does he know quite a lot?
This is the kind of question that you have to answer really fast so you get really much points out of it.
And of course, you know nothing, Jon Snow.
It's to whoever. Oh.
Once again, there, Much in the lead with 8 points. So you can see there's quite a big difference. The first person will always get the most amount of points, but you need to get them right, otherwise you get no points at all. Next up, what was the name of Jon Snow's direwolf? Was it Ghost, White, Blizzard, or Ice?
Wait, the last two, are those even names of Ghost, Wired of shit?
Only one of them is a name of a direwolf. I just put sort of similar names, or tried to.
Blizzard.
Well, go on, after you've done... I wasn't exactly going to call it Snow as one of the choices, so I had to find something else. And it was Ghost, the white direwolf with red eyes.
Okay, yeah, probably. Ice is good, and then I would just gone for Frost or something.
Well, his sword was called... Frost! Yeah, I should have gone for Frost. His sword was called Ice.
Blizzard is a bit overpowered. Okay, next question in 1 second. What type of commander is Jon Snow in GoTWiC? Is it an overpriced one? A normal priced one?
No, he's... Okay, we're not going to go there. But is he infantry, spear, bow, or cavalry?
Oh, I'm waking up. Sorry, guys. I had a rough start. I was editing all day and then working before that. And no, I wasn't editing all day. I was working all day and then I
just in case your boss is in here. And yeah, he is an infantry commander. I may have made this one a bit easy.
Oh, we lost Emily.
Well, losing from laughter is a good way to go.
Is it? Sounds painful.
It is actually. Still remember laughing so hard because you can't breathe. Okay, what do you use Jon Snow as in hero formations in GoTWiC? Do you use him as a tank, as a DPS, as a buffer, or as a scapegoat? What do you use him as, Reaper? Well, you don't even have him yet, do you?
Only beyond the wall.
We need to post more videos then. We post a lot more videos, you can get the Chronicle Diamonds and unlock him.
I have him unlocked. With Chronicle Diamonds, just to have the images for the Great Book of Commanders.
I remember you telling me about that. But yeah, you use him as a tank. Jon Snow is one of the best infantry tanks in the game. Basically, a sort of tankier version of Chris that actually does DPS. It'll be unpredictable. He definitely does do fairly well as DPS, but it's not his primary function.
Okay.
Jon Snow was the what commander of the Night's Watch? Do you have any idea here, Reaper?
Can I choose none?
No, I don't think that works.
I think
because he wasn't. You think it's 3? Was he the 998th, 999th, 978th, or 1001st?
Never mind.
Well, not a lot of you got that right. It was the 998th. When he retired, he made the 999th commander of the Night's Watch, and then the Night Watch basically ended. Did even get all the way to 1,000.
Yes, unpredictable. He does good DPS, but we can never check it. We don't have the money. No, I did see him doing pretty decent DPS on the training grounds. Who was Jon Snow's father? Rhaegar Targaryen, Aemon Targaryen, Rhaenys Targaryen, or Ned Stark? Sorry about that.
Well, the question isn't spot the odd one out, because that would be quite easy. But which one was his father? And it was Rhaegar Targaryen, along with Lyanna Stark. Ned Stark was his uncle. Aemon Targaryen was his great-great-uncle. And Rhaenys Targaryen didn't exist. I made up the name.
Luke, who was your father? Okay, next question in 2 seconds. Where did Jon Snow grow up? Just Jon.
Was it Winterfell, Molestown, Riverrun, or Castle Black? Where did he grow up with? Well,
No.
at the time, his family. I can't say. I'm waiting.
Why did
Trying to get things to
Why
say
did
during
you
this
pick
question.
that specific picture here? Because he's not growing up there.
Well, sort of, he grew up and then he died, and full circle and all that. 100% of you got that right as Winterfell. Molestown was, of course, the town near the wall where farmers lived that worked in the GIF. Riverrun was the hometown of Catelyn Tully and the Tullys of Riverrun. And Castle Black was where he died.
All right. When he joined the Night's Watch, what branch of the Order did he join? The Stewards, the Rangers, the Builders, or the Cooks? Sorry. I have a moment.
The problem is there were 3 actual branches of the Night's Watch, and then there were I've had 4 options to fill in, so I just made one up.
Or did you?
No, it was the Stewards. He really wanted to join the Rangers. However, he was put into the Stewards. Threw a bit of a tantrum about it, actually, but he was, in the books 14, so we can understand it. But he was being groomed to take over command of the Night's Watch by Jorah Mormont, the Grey Bear.
Grey Bear.
Not to be confused with Jorah Mormont, the slaver who went to Essos.
Okay, read it for me.
What was the name of Jon Snow's sword? Long Claw, White Claw, Needle, or Stabby McStabberson?
You are quite proud of that one, did you?
Yeah, I am quite proud of that one. Should be a fairly easy one. Originally the Valyrian steel sword of House Mormont. And it was Longclaw. 2/3 of you got that one right. Well done there. I'm not sure what could have happened there. Solonis or Mandalorian, it could be possible that you answer too slowly, but I don't see that happening.
I do like White Claw more than Long Claw. Okay, how many members of Jon Snow's family were also in the Night's Watch when he joined? Is that 2, 1, 4, or 3?
Now, if you've been paying attention, you should probably have answered this question without answering. I'm going to say it now. Every single answer was A in this quiz. I did this on purpose. Every single question was A.
Live.
And yeah, it was 2 actually, because it's Uncle Benjen Stark, but also his great-great-uncle or Master Aemon Targaryen of the Night's Watch.
I just went
Was
for
still
2 in my
alive.
head, purely because I was counting Benjen and Jon himself.
Yeah, no, it was 2 because of Maester Aemon, and yeah, every single answer was A. I was trying to make this sort of easy, but congratulations for Nico, getting 56 points and only spending 38 seconds answering. And botch that questions, please, as well. 38 seconds. You guys didn't spend long thinking about this at all. Eggs McGee coming with 33 seconds. Lightning fast with 50 points.
Yeah, he's really fast. And that's why he gets so close all the time. But not good enough to get to the number 1. Okay.
So, well done there.
Who's
Well, I
next?
think that went well.
Yeah, yeah.
Even if people probably hate me for that last question.
So if you have a right answer in the next quiz, you might think about that he maybe may be the right answer for all of them this time.
No, that was the only one I did it for. I wouldn't be so cruel to do that. Know that you've had a teacher before at school. You must have had a teacher that did a multiple choice question and basically went, okay, this is going to be, we're going to go answer B, 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 and then D. You know, just to mess with the students. The amount of times I've gone over a question and I've been filling in a multiple choice one, it's been, okay, so B, B, B. When we get to the 4th one that looks like B, I'm really looking at it like, seriously? That can't be B as well, can it? But it's the only one that makes sense, so I have to go back and check all the other questions just to make sure I'm not imagining things.
All right, we are waiting for some people.
Once again, you can just go either click on the link straight into the chat to join this to win free gift codes, or you can go to myquiz.org and or you can go into myquiz.org, type in the code at the top. No need to create an account. Serial, we've been from Mixer Kingdoms. I started in Kingdom 2, Reaper as well. We both started in Kingdom 2, actually. We were worst enemies. Or was that best enemies?
Oh no.
What should it be like? Is it worst enemies or best enemies?
I'm still on no speaking term. That's why we speak in turns.
Yeah, that's why we don't speak over each other. No, I suppose it probably we were best enemies on Kingdom 2 before going everywhere. Right now I'm on Kingdom 57 and Reaper, you're with NW1 now, aren't you?
Yeah, the Nightwalkers. I kind of like it. At first I was really restless, like I have to go higher. And then I had some games, and the last Siege of Winterfell was absolutely amazing with them. So I just jumped to Kingdom 131 with them.
All over the place now.
No, I just further away from you guys. No. N3O is no place for me anymore. Okay, we haven't had much new users, so let's start this quiz. Alright, who does Tyrion Lannister say this quote to during Season 1? Never forget what you are. The rest of the world will not. With it like armor, and it can never be used to hurt you.
Did you say it to Jon Snow, Arya Stark, Theon Greyjoy, or Bran Stark? I did have to take out a word there. Well, one to make it more YouTube friendly, and also not to give you a massive clue.
Jon Snow.
Yeah, it was Jon Snow.
Well, more than 50% had it right, so...
I'll take that as a win. I'll take that as a win.
Why so serious?
That's a completely different film, Reaper.
Okay, next question is... What was the name of Tyrion's first wife? Sasha, Tisha, Sarah or Shay? It has a sh.
Yeah, there's definitely a S in there. The question is, where is it? There's also an A in there. There we go. Yes, it was Tysha, the son of, I think, a miller's daughter, who Tyrion got married to at the age of 14.
Did you just say the son of a miller's daughter?
Yeah, that's the one. It's 2020. You got to be liberal now. No, the daughter of a miller, I think. I can't remember. It's been a while since I read the books.
Okay. Okay.
I can hear you laughing, Reaper. Stop judging me.
Yeah, go. I need to
Okay.
laugh.
What was Tyrion named the Master of by Tywin Lannister in Season 3? Was he named the Master of Wine, the Master of Whispers, the Master of Sewers, or the Master of Coin? So what did Tywin Lannister name him in Season 3? It was, of course, the Master of Coin after Peter Baelish had been sent to secure an alliance not only with Highgarden but also the Eyrie. He took over then. Before that, he was the Master of King in Tywin's stead. While he no doubt would have preferred the title Master of Wine, it wasn't an official one. Although, come to think of it, if he was still Hunter Bran the Broken, he probably would have made it and then taken it.
You could have just given it away as the right answer. Who is Tyrion about to kill in this picture? Joffrey Baratheon, Tywin Lannister, Shay or Cersei Lannister?
Of all the character deaths on the show, I have to say this one was, despite its location, quite dramatic.
True, and I absolutely love Tywin. Yeah, I can say it now.
Yeah, you can say it. Once there's like 5 seconds left, people won't have time in order to click it. But yeah, killed Tywin Lannister. He'd already killed Shay by then, strangling to death with a necklace. But it really felt like Tyrion was sad when this happened, because despite everything, he did just want to make his father proud. Something that he probably gave up on.
Yeah, plus his father kinda in the judging thing, he was, please, I'm trying to save you, do this and this and this, and he was like, no, I'm a stubborn little mule, I don't care. So I don't know, it was a bit of an unjustified kill. Anyway, who kidnapped Tyrion Lannister after he flew from King's Landing? Varys, Dario Naharis, Jorah Mormont, or Hodor?
You're saying it's an unjustified kill? As you and I have watched some very different series.
No, I mean, Tywin was still too much of an icon to be, well, dumped on the shitter.
Well, he was, yeah. While he did end up traveling with Varys, he was originally kidnapped by Jorah Mormont, who saw him as basically his ticket back into Daenerys' good graces if he could deliver her a Lannister. It was only afterwards, when he met up with Varys nearly at the court of the Breaker of Chains, that they continued on.
Tyrion is an amazing research hero. However, his research bonus is higher than others. At gold, how much does he give you? 30%, 33%, 35%, or 40%?
And indeed, Cyril, it is the highest bonus in the game for any individual character, and I still don't have him to gold. I'm annoyed at that. And yet most of you got that right. He does give you a 40% bonus to your research, which is quite a substantial amount.
True story.
I think I'm still missing about 50 medals. It's taking
Yeah,
forever.
me about 30. I'm not in a rush. I mean, I'll get there. Anyway, What type of commander is Tyrion? Infantry, spearman, cavalry, bowman. I'm sorry.
Once again, a fairly simple one. What type of commander is he? I don't use him that much in formations, but he can be useful in a couple.
Don't worry, Tion, you're safe now.
The question is, have you learnt your lesson? You're missing about 300. Have you not got anything but yet, Bubba? Oh, and yet he was an infantry commander. Most of you got that right. He's rather useful as sort of a mini infantry tank and buffer. I use him an awful lot on the rebel leader map attacks because he can be very useful there.
Let me quickly demote the Tion. Tyrion drinks and sings, fights, parties, or no things.
So, what does he do? Does he drink and party? Does he drink and fight? Does he drink and sing? Or does he drink and know things?
I kind of miss Tyrion drinks and drinks.
Yeah, no, I couldn't put that on there because it would technically be wrong, but it would be right and too many people would choose it. Okay. That's why I had to change. Yes, he drinks and he knows things. That's what he does. Coming into the final couple of questions now with Eggs McGee in the lead, 45 points, tied with Blood Ravenclaw, so only a difference on time there. Botch that question, please, Fringlish on 43, Ramina on 40, and Moohoo on 40.
Now I have to OP you again, Tion, just to keep you safe from Fringlish wrath. Who was Tyrion's favorite member of House Lannister in Season 1? Tayjet, Jaime, Gemma, or Cersei Lannister?
Jesus, you botched that, didn't you? Okay, so is it Tyrion Lannister, Jaime Lannister, Gemma Lannister, or Gemma Frey as she's technically known, or Cersei Lannister? And it was Jaime Lannister. Definitely did not like Cersei Lannister and was tolerated, if anything, by Tyrion. And Gemma Lannister was sort of a favourite aunt that sort of raised him, but nowhere near as much as Jaime did.
Okay, the last question of this series is incoming shortly. Remy, why are you so restless? What was the name? Oh, sorry, you go.
Go on. What was the name of Tyrion's second wife? Was it Sansa Lannister, Jenna Lannister, Shae Lannister, or Marjorie Lannister?
He looks so young in this picture.
Yeah, well, we got old and basically him as the hand of the king, so it's quite a large transition for the character.
He looks like a little happy hobbit.
It was Sansa Lannister, yes, because his father forced her to marry Sansa Stark in order to supposedly keep the North under control, although the marriage was never consummated. Yeah, I think the picture on the left, what it is his first job selling guitar picks, and then afterwards he became Hand of the King.
No way. Okay, Butch wins.
Yeah, botch that question, please. Fringlish came in first, 56 points on 43 seconds.
Yeah, probably won on time there.
Eggs McGee and Blood Ravenclaw, congratulations as well of winning those prizes. Thundersloth, lovely name on 5th place. Only a couple questions in it. And Muhul and Carl and Kachakl, Emily and Hadzi. You're all within 2 points of each other, so it was a couple of seconds, if that.
Okay, boys, this quiz is the one with the real games. With the...
Okay, are you ready now for the big one? The one you've all been waiting for. If you had one chance, one opportunity... No, wait, that's Eminem. Never mind. Oh. Anyway, we've got a big quiz now with Steam with 3 games to give away as the gift codes.
Maybe. Come on. No. You're not escaping me today. What do you?
Theon has a challenge for me. If it's to drink coffee, I'll have to pass. I prefer tea, and I shall until my dying day.
Well, now, Theon, before you got muted, you said the following thing. Coffee is better than tea. Let me tell you why. I never got to why.
Well, there's no way to justify that, so I unmuted him. Coffee may be more popular than tea, but just means more people are wrong.
Do British supermarkets sell coffee?
They do, yes.
Does coffee have a prominent space in the in the store
Less
equal
than
to
tea.
tea?
No. Oh, tea and coffee has absolutely no relation on who gets to win. Everything's random. Am I allowed to pass the last quiz? I don't care too much for Steam. Well, you can always play and then give the Steam code to someone, if you like. It's just a free game at the end of the day. You might just want to play for the fun of the quiz, which we hope what most of you play for. The free game is a nice bonus. I think right now up for grabs there is what's the name of the games again? There's Fluffy Horde, which, as I said before, I have no idea what it is. I just chose it because I like the name. There is Yakuza Kiwami, which is the remake of the original Yakuza game, just in a more modern engine for you. There's Wonder Song, which is a sort of puzzle game, and there is one which I had a code for, and I sort of forgot what the game was, so I'm not sure.
I didn't know what the game was, so I just put it on 4th place. So, secret. Okay, I'm gonna start, because we have more users than ever. And we are 1, 2, 3. What type of commander is Daenerys in Game of Thrones? Winter is Coming, the officially licensed browser game.
Is she a cavalry commander, a spearman commander, a bowman commander, and an infantry commander? You know, when I was making this, I actually had to check because I wasn't sure. Because it's not like the others.
She kind of writes something. That's probably cavalry.
No, she's a spearman. Most of you got that right. I would have got this wrong if I hadn't checked before making this quiz.
I finally know what they mean with Jon Snow's active skill. He rides at the end of his spear. That's, of course, Daenerys.
Oh, God's sake, Reaper. Oh, for God's sake.
Daenerys is part of which noble Westerosi house? Targaryen, Blackfyre, Valyrian, or Drogon? Wait, what is this silence?
It's me trying not to curse you out for that last comment. I'm still trying to compose myself. That's what it is. But yeah, she is part of House Targaryen. Blackfyre being the bastard house of House Targaryen that caused the Blackfyre rebellions. Valerian being something from Valeria, which is, I suppose, technically that counts, but it's more used for items. And Drogon being the name of the dragon in the back of the picture.
If she rode Drogon a bit harder, she could become a
No!
Drogon.
Shut up! No! No! No!
What was her brother's name? Viserys Targaryen, Aemon, Duncan, or Aerys Targaryen? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah,
this is not the time for this.
Sorry.
Jackin, yeah, and this is the 5th quiz we've started. I'm sorry that you missed them all. Make sure to join the Discord next time so you can get a notification whenever we go live, and we try and put a notification maybe a day or so before if you do these big quizzes, just so you guys can get ready. And yeah, it is Viserys Targaryen who ended up being killed by Khal Drogo by having melted gold poured over his head.
I have to shut up.
What were you going? No, what we? I don't. I'm not even sure if I should ask what you were going to say there. Okay, question 4. How does she deal with the betrayal of Xaro and Doria in Karth? Does she curse them? Does she drown them? Does she burn them alive? Or does she lock them in a vault?
Yeah, I want to make a joke about that gold.
God's sake, I don't even want to know. I do know. And yeah, she locks them alive in a vault. While in Karth, she burns to death the sorcerers, such as Pyapri, in the House of the Undying. But she locks those two in an empty vault as revenge, letting them suffocate to death. You know, a very benign queen.
Isn't it card without the U? Oh, in the show, how many Unsullied soldiers does she take from Astapor? 7, 8, 9 or 10,000?
So these are how many matured Unsullied soldiers does she end up taking from Astapor before burning it to the ground? I'm sensing a theme here. At Karth, death. Astapor, death. Marine, death. Westeros, death.
She was the queen of death, indeed. Yes, you can ride at the end of your spear, I suppose.
God's sake, man! Yes, and there we have it. Third of you got that right for 8,000 Unsullied. Well, Jackie, we'll have to make sure to ping you individually next time just to make sure you can make it. It is a shame, but make sure to... Oh, there we go. Question 6. Where was Daenerys born? Was she born on King's Landing, Dragonstone, in the Bay of Storms, or on the Iron Islands? Well, make sure as well to join the Discord, as we do have, or we will be starting a monthly giveaway for Discord members, and there is another monthly giveaway for better games for YouTube members and VIPs. Just a way to say thank you.
We still have to choose a VIP for last week or 2 weeks.
I think we did one a month or something. And yeah, she was born on Dragonstone. She was also known as the Stormborn, and she was born amidst one of the largest storms Westeros had ever seen.
True. And Dragonstone is very close to King's Landing, actually, just outside the bay.
It was known as the gateway to King's Landing. It's also where Aegon Targaryen the Conqueror first landed in Westeros, and therefore launched his invasion from that point.
For Liska VIP, isn't she like still the lowest rank? At the Siege of Marine, what does she catapult over the wall? Bodies, bones, fireballs, or broken change?
And just to be clear, if it were fireballs, we're talking about like bales of hay on fire. We're not talking about vodka with cinnamon in it.
At least all the beggars on the street corners were happy. They got plenty of change.
Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, and she catapulted broken chains over the walls in order to make the slaves rise up. How have you drunk anything today, Reaper?
Not yet. No, I didn't.
Maybe that's the problem then. Maybe that is the problem.
I'm getting old, so I'm making dad jokes now all day. What is this? Oh, you go. What is this?
I don't trust you with this one. What is the sigil of House Targaryen? Is it a red three-headed dragon on a field of black? Is it a black three-headed dragon on a field of red? Is it a flying red dragon on a field of black? Or is it a gold dragon on a field of red? Yes, it's a red three-headed dragon on a field of black. A black three-headed dragon on a field of red is the sigil house Blackfire.
Once a month, it's a gold dragon.
Oh, for God's sake! Stop it! What's no? Oh dear. Okay, at gold, how much does she increase total attack, defense, and health by in Game of Thrones Winter is Coming? Does she boost all the troops by 20%, by 22%, by 25%, or by 30%? Are you feeling okay now, Reaper? Can I let you back out in public? That giggle doesn't fill me with confidence.
I'm trying, okay? Jackie loves all the other kingdom, Cozy.
Yeah. Unlike the more specialized commanders, which normally boost your troops by about 30%, Daenerys is one of the ultimate combat commanders that boost everybody's attack, defense, and health by 25%.
Okay, he warned me about the next question. I haven't seen it yet.
Well, I warned you about the next image. This one's a bit saucy. Just hang on to your boots.
Jesus.
Who finally killed Daenerys in the show? Was it Jon Snow, Kynaston, Cersei Lannister, or the Night King?
Yeah, that's Theon. He's our new mod. He killed her with love.
He killed her with a dagger, mate.
Oh.
So yeah, Jon Snow stabbed Daenerys to, well, basically save her from the madness that was consuming the Targaryen name.
Alrighty. The game, the codes will be either in your mail or will be directly on your screen if you've won top 4. And you can just go to Steam and go to games. Well, the instructions are there as well. And if you don't want them, then give them to someone else.
Spread the love around. It is Christmas soon, after all. I was going to say it's Christmas soon because I've been hearing Christmas music on the radio, but it's still a month ago. For God's sake, no Christmas music until December the 1st. Or you could play it in June if you wanted, June or July. I mean, that's acceptable purely to be different, but God's sake, it's still November. Stop playing the Christmas stuff.
So, that was the quizzes for today. Deadly silent. What shall we do?
Deadly silence. Well, I hope you enjoyed those quizzes. We hopefully will have more later on. You're still just going to sit there with 230 motivation, not doing anything, aren't you?
I don't have enough motivation to do anything. Look, I've been boosting my research power again. 250 million now.
Oh, God, I only have 205 million points total.
And now I'm almost done with Iron Defense. So
Emily does have a point.
Insane.
Yeah. Emily does have a point, though, saying that for English, if we don't know when Christmas is coming, how will we spend all our money on useless stuff? That's a good point. How will we know when to spend all our money on stuff?
I always spend my money on stuff. I don't need Christmas for that.
True.
I've done everything. Okay, not this one.
It should be pointed out recently, if you're looking to do a lot of the Awakening, Tyrion counts as a legendary commander. So when you need some medals or tokens, normally you can say for normal medals you want to farm, for example, Soren, and then transform those over to Awakening medals for you to use. If you continue to get Tyrion medals, you can transform them into legendary commander tokens. So it's still worth getting the Tyrion from, say, the Elite Trials, even if you've got them to gold. Just save up for when the Awakening happens.
Baba, I want to do some tests later with Bowman. And I need all the extra things for that. And I want to kind of test how the wall is holding up when you maxed it out. And then I let just Fringlish up Cozy kill themselves on my wall. Which will be defended by just a few bowmen. That's the whole idea.
I volunteer. Yeah, I volunteer. Well, if it's just bowmen, then I'm fine with hitting you. If not, then I volunteer Kelsey for the honor.
So it's just purely for some tests, will it be? And I don't have much to research anyway. I've done all the useful stuff. There's a few more things I want in formations and commandership, but they're all just small stuff. This one is pretty big. It's a 10% bonus. And commandership, a few more things. The rest is all done. All done.
Yeah. You'll be surprised how much we actually spend in the game, not actually building up the best thing, but building things for a video or working something out.
Yeah, I do a lot of research and build my city. I mean, I spent €200. Well, €100 and 100 from Chronolocker just to get this fricker, just to have this animation right there.
That was it. Yeah, that's the entire thing. And Emily, I have to say, I would not be disappointed if I got a big bag of homemade fudge for Christmas. Although it would have to be a big bag. Like, I mean a big bag. Maybe different flavors.
A few minutes. No, I've been training a few more troops. Because it's almost CCS. I burned all my speed ups and I'm gonna lose some. If we participate this time at least. Because I want my medal. I want to... Let's see where it is. I want this thing a little bit better. So I'm working on that.
Theon, I checked the message, and don't worry, if you win on any of our quizzes, you can feel free to give the codes away if you want. Your army's like twice the size of mine. Good lord. You're just showing off now, aren't you, Reaper?
No, I would never. Yeah, definitely showing off. What do you want to do? Shall we play a few games of Among Us with the guys, or want to do some more Q&A?
Well, does anybody have any questions? If not, we could go over to Among Us. We just could continue this on.
Which research would you recommend first? Further stats in command or total stats 2 information? Wait, I'm clicking on the wrong stuff again. Let's do a few more questions.
Okay, so the recommend, would you further stats in command or total stats 2? I think maybe the best thing would just be total stats, because you need to be in further in order to get the further stats as it states. But it is sort of a toss-up. I suppose Reaper would probably answer you a lot better there. I'm still working on formations and commander capacity and stuff like that.
Oh, these are gonna be insanely expensive. Perception and break morale. If the first one is already 6 million, I would be worried about that. And the other one is further attack, which I've been doing. I think they're a lot cheaper. Level 5 is only 30 mil, and thus easier to get to. Plus, Devout Offering is really handy if you, I want to save them up for a few...
Oh, if the further is a lot cheaper, then you should definitely go for the cheaper one. Because when you fight anyway, you will have your further activated.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely can improve a little bit here. It's you know what the thing is? In the past, this would be much more viable, but 10% attack is nothing anymore, just because of just a random new thing that just showed up. I mean, for example, refinement, where you just can get an easy 100% total attack. I'm like, it's so expensive, I don't want to do the effort.
It does seem a little bit strange for just the amount it can be. I mean, I can understand at the higher level it can mean the difference you need. And every small bonus does help when added together, but it's not really something you need to focus on. I'm looking at your refinement now. You have 80%, well, what's that? 55% on spearman attack just from one item, and you can have up to 8 of them.
Yay, elite.
Yeah, ask away your question, Jack, and we'll try and answer. Got a question asking you how old you are again, Reaper. I don't suppose you've figured that out yet?
Why is everyone asking me that? Who asks me this then?
I don't know that. They ask you every single time. I tell you what, shall we say you're 32 today? How does that feel like? You want to be 32 today, or are you feeling a bit older?
I'll do 32 today.
Okay, he's 32 today. And congratulations, Emily. You'll soon be on Tier 4. After getting to Tier 4, I have to say, I don't know if you remember that far back, Reaper, because it must have been at least a year for you, but the Tier 4 researchers were a bit of a letdown. After spending the 100 days plus on each of the level 10 research, you get to the Tier 4 and it's like, 20 days, is that it?
Yeah,
okay,
well, it was not a letdown, it was a wind-up more like it, but...
Yeah,
oh my god, I'm so close!
These are getting so expensive, I'm doing the final level 10 and suddenly, hey, 20 days. Oh, okay, I'm going to do those all in one go. Fair enough.
Fair enough. I think I didn't have the gold because I can never, ever resource gather in my life.
If we attack with one troop type, what is the difference between troops attack and total attack? As far as I know, Jack, I'm not exactly sure, but I think that total attack gets calculated after the troop attack gets added. So ideally you want to mix on both, because the total attack basically buffs the troop attack as well. But if you've only got one troop type, then they're both applying to the same location, so it's fine. It could just be additive. I'm feeling like it's more likely to be additive, yeah, but if you're attacking with one troop type, there's no difference.
I have no idea what I'm clicking. That's just not entirely what I think. I want to click on something, but I'm like a little bit handicapped today. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah. No, unpredictable. I mean, it is additive. As I thought, I was going for the multiplications. I thought there's no way it can be multiplicative. Just in my head, I was running through all the stats. So yeah, it is additive. So if you have just one troop type you're using. There's no difference, which is why I said it is possible to have commander formations which are technically stronger than having Daenerys and Jon and Cersei and whatnot if you're only going for one troop type, because you get the extra 5% from each hero.
Holy mother. I focus on spearmen normally. My bowman, thanks to the research, is already higher now. Well, the flat attack at least. They going to be monsters, and I never did anything to obtain it. Wait, let's go back to war. I love war. War is so precious. Shouldn't say that, probably.
I don't know, maybe. No, it's probably a bad idea to say that. I'm thinking about that now. Yeah, no. Let's keep that off.
Ha! Jokes
Right,
on.
and Alex Kennedy saying, do you recommend to get any tier 1 or tier 2 frontline on a zero castle? Definitely not. Alex, zero castle at its base means you do not have any troops in your castle when you are fighting. This means that you fight out to your castle, so you don't want tier 1 or tier 2 there anyway. You could have tier 1 for gathering, but you need to get them out of the way, so they take up space of actual troops you can use. Definitely never have any tier 2. Maybe if you're making a trap castle, you could have some tier 1 or tier 2, because they take sort of a Brampton, they're extremely cheap. Meat shield is useful at using tier 3, but that's only if you're attacking. A zero castle should never take an attack head on, so tier 1 and tier 2 avoid like the plague, because a zero castle is limited in power depending on how many troops you can put in your rallies.
I have a response for Baba. If I can find it. No, not really at the moment. But I was like, Supernatural, you have Castiel. And he once said something like, I would crush you like a bug. And I wanted to do it in his voice, but I can't, so there.
I would crush you like a... No, I can't do it. I'm too British. I can remember the scene, yes, as well. It's when he thinks he's God, yeah?
Yeah.
Once you absorb the Leviathans and all the souls from Purgatory.
It's probably in a song somewhere, but I can't play it, because then I get demonetized. Oh, wait, I'm not monetized.
You're welcome, Alex. Yeah, zero castle, you don't want to take any fights. You want to make sure you have all your supports full up. So you want tier 3s, tier 4s, if that.
I'm too British. A tragic event, I understand.
I am probably I'm completely British. There's no getting away with it. I have a grandmother who's Scottish, a grandfather who's Welsh, another grandmother who's English, another grandfather we're not sure about, probably Irish, speaks with a bit of a German accent sometimes. He lived in Ireland, though.
He did.
Right, so I think we're ready to go to Among Us if there's no other questions about Game of Thrones. If you are already in the Discord and you have Among Us, just make sure to join chat and you can play with us. If we get too many people, you'll split into two separate lobbies.
Among Us. Cozy, I know you're there, but you know the rules. People with a mic will have priority. Because I love people.
Oh, wait, but another question, apparently. Just before we get to the fun murder time. Come on, Baba, quickly, I want to kill Reaper.
No, he's gonna ask, can we ban Cozy first? Updating Steam. Game activity.
To get a link to the Discord should be down below. Does any of the mods have our... It's the normal Forgotten Games Discord. Should be just below the stream, or there will be a link posted in chat in a couple of seconds.
Baba,
There we go, Mandalorian.
listen. You have a point, but GoTWiC is not a game you can play the entire day.
There are a lot of people already waiting for us, so we're going to get started on Among Us.
We're gonna play Polis today.
You're welcome, DeLorean. What's the Polis one?
That's the fun one.
Is it the one where I always die?
Let's move to the Among Us chat.
So, like, I would watch it so often that it just was grey at that stage.
Hi, Emily, you're live.
Because it was the scene where they're in the, like, airplane and it's like, no, Woody, don't let Jesse stay in the plane.
Okay, come on, room's up.
Yeah, we're live. Were you talking about Toy Story?
Yes. I was describing my love for Toy Story 2 as a child.
Okay, Reaper, right?
Is that how you won the cartoon quiz?
I think it was.
Shit.
Also, I think just guesswork. Because I've never seen Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, but I was like, look, take a crack. One of them has to be right.
Nor have I. It was just that the artwork reminded me of all the posters I saw. I'm not sure what about it. It wasn't Madagascar, because I've seen that.
Oh no.
Where's my clothing?
Madagascar.
I'm so naked.
There's Bubba.
Also, I watched Coco, because that's the one with the skeletons. Because it had him going to the world of the dead to try and meet, like, I think his grandfather, or it was trying to get the autograph from someone. Considering I never watched Disney films as a child, I know a lot about cartoons.
You guys coming? Wait,
We're loading up now.
I have to put on push to talk now. Don't I?
You might give away something with it.
Yeah, that's what you always have to have push to talk in case you start swearing at someone when they kill you again while you're doing a download.
It's more diabolical laughter when I'm imposter, but...
Oh yeah, that too. That would give you away.
Reaper.
I'm just gonna start
not
turning
yet.
off my mic during it, because it's one of those things where it's like, I know I will just mess it up.
English. Set the lobby of Among Us back to 10 joining.
Oh no, Fringlish, did you want to be pink?
Oh yes, please. I do like a bit of pink.
It's okay. Here, I'll be cyan.
There we go, lovely. Got my new threads on.
I do like purple. I don't often get to have options with my colours because I'm in groups of people, and it's very firmly set that Lisa is pink, Charlie is purple, Meg is white, and then I'm left with cyan because it's the only.
I'm flying. Who has the power to move me? That's impossible.
I was just moving us to the second lobby because this way people can't. Everybody who's watching the stream, if they have Among Us, they can join as long as they have a mic. You need to go to Among Us 2, and then I moved everyone to Among Us Room 1, basically the lobby, and then a mod can move you to an Among Us Room 2. The reason we're in here is you can't join this, I think, by choice, so it's more secure and we don't have people joining to yell. Let's just say bad words.
Well, Commander don't have mic, kick him out.
Well, you can join without a mic, but if there's someone with a mic waiting and you currently don't have a mic, you're out. It's just
Shit,
in the
there's
interest of fairness.
Alias. There's Alias.
Who's 2 plus 2 times 2?
Oh god, no. Not again.
We need to have, there we go. Welcome, Alias. Who's 2 times 2 plus 2? Because I'm not sure what your
I
name
think it's
is.
Baba.
Yo,
It
Alias.
was in the last group we were in. There's the question of, what's 2 plus 2 times 2? And it was
6.
very much a heated debate.
It's 6.
It's
Yeah,
one of
but-
those questions that's ambiguously phrased, so it could either be 6 or 8.
No, there's no parentheses. It's
What
6.
the fuck, Emily? I told you you're smarter.
No, no.
It's written down like this. There's no parentheses. It's 6. That's simple.
Yeah,
Sure,
but
because there are rules.
yeah,
Hey,
but
Kansas.
for Ken it's 8 on both times, and we managed to prove him that 2 plus 2 times 2 is 6. Then I asked him how
Well,
much
take
is
2 plus 2.
Wait,
Asking me these
four.
questions, I don't care, bruh.
wait, and then I
Give
asked
it
him.
enough numbers it is. Yes,
Ken,
you did
stop.
ask me.
I'm speaking. Then we managed to convince him it's 6. Then I asked him how much is 2 times 2 plus 2, and that was 8, and we couldn't convince him. It was 6 as well.
It was a very traumatic game.
Ken,
No,
where's Elias?
2 times 2 plus 2 is 6.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's all...
But for Ken is 8.
No, it's 8.
Dude, exactly.
No,
Tell him Reaper was 8.
2 times
He
2
knows everything.
plus 2 is
I
6.
do.
Those questions that is acknowledged to be so ambiguously phrased that both answers are correct.
Just
No,
just
no,
ask
you
them to write
always-
it down.
Mean,
As it's
Emily.
written
You
there,
always
it is 6.
multiply and divide first, and then you do the subtraction.
Yeah, unless there's a
Addition.
parentheses. There, if you
Wait.
if you said, for example, 2 plus 2, and then you paused, and there's a full stop, and then times 2, that's 2 different equations, and then that makes 8. But if you say 2 plus 2 times 2, you're just reading it out, then that is 6. There is no ambiguity there.
Emily, don't make me question your IQ, Emily.
Nonetheless, the answer, nonetheless, the question actually use PEMDAS. Yes, that makes sense. If it doesn't, then exactly, there's 2 answers to it.
Emily, don't go in same head as Kenny.
It's not fair that I can do complicated maths and like applied maths and physics, and just because I get tripped up on the little questions, that people are like, oh ha ha ha.
I should point out that doing maths on YouTube or on a stream is extremely difficult. Sort of 2 times 2 plus 2 is about the limit of what I'm willing to do on stream.
Are we ready? Can we start? Thank you.
Yeah, start up, man.
Now you will all die by my evil. Oh wait, too early.
Wait, just at least wait until you're imposter, and wait, then you can't say it. You can't even gloat. You can gloat later, when the round's over, unless we kill you first. Oh god, this is the dropship one. This is Exhibit A, why I think on the ship there shouldn't be an oxygen failure. Because we're running about on an alien planet, which is about, what, 400 degrees or something like that?
Oh my gosh, you're mad smart. You know everything, don't you?
No, it says so in the... If you check the temperature on the outside, you have to regulate the temperature probe, and it says like 400 degrees. Like, we're obviously not on an area for life. And yet...
Somebody killed LC. Oh wait, it's finished.
Where's the God?
Dead.
What?
Already? This is too fast, bro.
Oh.
Reaper, where is
How did you not say it?
that?
Oh,
Yeah, where's
outside
the
call.
body, Reaper?
No, I know you're not that lad command. Oh, nice, nice of you to talk.
Yeah, but who is dead outside com? Who did you find?
Fringlish.
Hmm. Fringlish.
Anybody have seen them? Any info?
No,
No.
I'm still like half. I don't know.
Nah. I was in the laboratory.
Well, I guess skip them.
Yeah, I'm just... Yeah, well, just skip.
Okay, let's.
Okay, 2 plus 2 times 2 is Baba, right?
No, it's 6.
I know that was coming. That's
Stop
what's up.
voting for me. I know you're voting for me, you weirdo.
Sorry. Okay, I'm really annoying today.
Oh, do we have confirmation on?
Was there? Confirmation.
La la la.
Okay, now I'm doing the temperature probe now. It's minus 38 degrees outside on the surface. So this is what I was saying. We're wearing spacesuits that allow us to comfortably go out in minus 38.
Probably not much oxygen on the surface, because this is like an alien planet with geothermal fissures and lava and whatnot. And yet we can survive without oxygen here, so why on a spaceship is it a problem? Did we forget to turn our suits on or something?
So hard?
Because it doesn't make any sense!
Every game makes sense.
I never know how to flip this pitch. The wand.
It's awfully quiet when I don't talk about random stuff, isn't it?
We need to discuss our tea preferences this time.
Oh, we could do. What's your go-to cup of tea then?
Ah, screw tea.
Oh, I love a chai tea. But my friend has recently gotten this CBD like tea for relaxing, and it's quite nice. It's got like a very green, earthy taste.
Oh, hang on.
Okay.
Oh, bro, what is going? Who's killing this fast, bro?
Where was buddy? Oh, this
Everybody
don't
is-
have mic.
No, your mic is not working, LC.
It was working earlier.
It was? Oh, well, it's not working now.
Right,
Come
yeah,
on,
you
where
just
is
left.
buddy? Stop it. Where is buddy? Bottom
Oh,
row.
we gotta vote somebody, bro. At the bottom room. What? Room. Button room.
Where's the button room? Do you have a room with buttons?
I voted Emily.
I think it's Reaper, bro. So I
No,
think it's
no,
Reaper.
it's
Reaper, I
Reaper.
think he's killing this
Well,
fast,
so
bro.
was Reaper just because Reaper hasn't died?
Yeah, that's no. I would.
That makes.
Crewmates, vote Emily. Crewmates, please, thank you.
Dude, I'm voting Reaper, bro. I think. we have
Oh,
a better
you
chance.
lost.
Fuck
Stop it.
off.
You have no proof whatsoever, and you had proof against Emily.
Ken, your IQ is dropping on minus 200 now. You stupid.
Well, I got
Well
killed.
done there, Elsie and Emily. Emily, you killed me first.
That wasn't my fault. Y'all didn't suss out LC, bro. Nobody
Fuck
sussed LC.
you.
Murder.
Nobody sussed LC, bro. Nobody sussed LC, bro.
What I think was kind of to laugh a bit about was LT saying
LC didn't
Kitten
get
is
that.
fine, but
It's not
he's
my fault.
dead. He never said it.
Oh, Friggly is totally gonna kill me next time. Oh, that was great.
Okay, hang on. We have someone else waiting in the lobby to join.
Who is it?
Oh, I killed at least 3
it's-
people.
Oh, Yakub Shimi, if you're still in the lobby, we have one space free.
Who take my green?
Iru?
We got a couple of people. Have people changed their name? Alias, are you in here?
Iru?
Alias left.
Yeah.
No, okay, Alias.
voice
left.
chat.
So, next time when you do Among Us, please do IQ test. I mean, send IQ test to everybody, so whoever has less than
IQ
100
test, bro? How? What?
122
That makes
can
no
play.
sense.
Look, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll send the Norwegian IQ test to everybody.
And everybody less than 122 can play the game.
No, the reason I said the Norwegian IQ test is because the Norwegian one is used to measure animals.
I legit was just
Animal?
assuming it was just in Norwegian, and I was like, okay, random chance then.
I'm sure Ken won't participate on the next Among Us session.
I'm pretty sure I can pass that Norwegian IQ test, most
Oh.
likely.
I don't get where all this hate
Is
for
someone
Ken is
coming
coming
now,
from.
or shall I start?
That's what I'm saying.
He's a wonderful patsy.
Oh,
Iru, can you start? Thank you.
We're still waiting for
Yakub's missing.
Yokozuna if they can get in.
oh, Friendlish, I'm so sorry I killed you first.
Jakub, you actually
Oh,
had to
you're
go
not
to game
sorry.
selection and then Among Us, but I gave you the role. Now you can join the game if possible.
He was in the lobby before, so he must have had the role.
Yeah, I gave him the role.
Iru,
Lovely. Oh, my commission points.
do you have problems with your cat and wires?
I am the one who
Like
still don't
headset,
have the-
mouse, keyboard?
No, why?
Mine's destroying everything.
Isn't there something like a spray you could get to stop them from chewing on it?
Really?
I
Maybe you
just
just put a cucumber down there by the wires. They won't
don't
come
let
close.
Romina hear this, but I kicked them really hard and then they stopped doing it.
What did you do?
And then you have a young kitten, yeah, she's gonna gnaw on everything, but you just need like, you know, a spray with Classics or something, whatever you clean with, but you make sure the cleaning stuff is out, you know, a bit of water in there, and then just do psh, and then they just never do it again.
Okay, sounds good.
And if you don't get the cleaning stuff out of there, they also never do it again. Anything.
It's about to go. I mean, technically, murder is a way to stop bad behavior.
Okay,
It's
I'm
just
gonna
a
start
very
this game, by the way.
Emily, come on, Emily. Don't be like that.
I said it technically.
Is confirmed
I didn't-
eject still on?
I don't know.
Emily, bully.
Bully. Am I a bully?
Yeah,
I'll let you know if you
murder
kill me this
cat.
time.
No, she said she would murder cat to stop.
No, I didn't. I said technically it would work. I'd never murder a cat. Cats are darling.
No, you'd simply donate it to the local Chinese restaurant.
Hey, fuck you, over there.
In mid bay, and Franglish was standing on the scan.
Yeah, lights were out. I'd started the scan. Lights came back on. I did see you go to the body, but I didn't see who killed him.
Very sus indeed.
I did see.
Well, who killed him then?
What's he saying that's done it?
What do you? Huh? Oh, I'm at camps. I'm uploading.
Goodbye, Tion.
Well, we just saw Ken's body.
See is talking
2
in
2.
chat, guys.
Yeah, I know he's talking about he saw done it run from lights, but if someone's already on lights, then people don't go and fix it.
They messed it up.
Yeah, if you were on lights, they wouldn't have run 2 lights because only one person can fix lights at any one time.
I did not see anyone, only Franglish, and he see me there, so I'm skipping.
I'll be skipping as well.
Romina was in chat, sorry. I'm sorry. I can confirm eject is on.
Okay. So where were we talking about this before? Oh yes, Chinese restaurants. I much prefer
I'd
dogs.
never kill a cat. I would never kill a cat. Cats are lovely. And also, I wouldn't eat a cat.
No, I absolutely love cats as well. The problem is I'm allergic to most of them. Like there was one type of cat that I'm not allergic to, the Norwegian Maine Coon. I think it's really long haired. It's a rather big cat.
They're beautiful cat.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
found out.
YouTuber I watch who has some, and I'm just like, he is the most gorgeous boy. And he's so big. He's so big.
I found
What,
one.
the boy or the cat?
Go on. Sorry, Reaper.
He's so big, the boy or the cat?
He's the cat is
The
such a
cat.
big boy.
They're like the size of a medium dog. I think they're quite big and.
For English.
Shh.
I see all the
Well.
peoples.
At least this is quicker now. So I'm normally allergic to cats, and I only found out when I went to visit some friends in America, and they had a cat. I sat down. Normally, if I sit down in a room with cats, I can feel that there's a cat in there. Like I start getting watery, I start having trouble breathing. But I was there for a good, I don't know, 4 hours before I even realised there was a cat around, and that's only because it ended up
Lovely.
sitting on my head. And that was a lovely week I spent with her.
Mm.
In Franglish, is the dagger.
Ren out the vote.
Donut was in weapon. I come from him from all the way from mid bay to weapon. So not him, I think.
I'm not talking about last kill, dude. I don't know.
Oh,
I was with Vea.
Mhm.
Dude, I don't know.
This is the most passive Among Us I've ever
Talking
played.
about.
is this a second body for LC?
LC, I was on camps. I fixed lights and then went to camps. The only one I saw was you going into Medbay.
Sauce.
I did the last lights, 100%, because nobody was around. The only person who could technically saw me, I don't know, I think I saw a hinge of somebody, but I don't know which color it was because lights were up.
I'm voting LC.
Please tell me we were right. Please.
Nope.
Oh my God, it was done it.
Yeah, it was
See,
done it in
was saying
Pigeon.
how he's like,
Should've
done
known.
it running from my body, and everyone was just like, oh no, he was just running from lights.
I would have done it.
Pigeon
Yeah,
killed
that
me.
now.
Yes, I did. It was perfect. I was venting and then I saw Dunnit and Reaper, and Dunnit killed Reaper in the decontamination. Okay, I thought, okay, let's kill the next person coming in.
Yeah, how you didn't stop Pigeon killing me, dude? You were there.
No, the lights were off. I could not see. The lights were off.
Yeehaw didn't see me for some reason. I don't know why. She
Yeah,
should have seen
look,
me and said
The
something.
body was right on the.
Yeah,
The
but
body was
Yeehaw
right
was
on the edge of
there.
my vision. It's when the lights came on, I saw Yihaz standing over your body. Now,
Yeah, but you have to
I-
imagine I was going out of Med Bay and Yeehaw just basically came in and he 100% should have seen me.
No, the light was off. I don't see.
They just came back on and then you ran to the body. You should 100% have seen me.
I don't know.
Posturing without third and posturing.
Jacob, you still want to join?
no, we still got one spot open. Maybe one might want to turn off in ejects this time.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. Starting now.
Time for booze.
Yay.
Oh, here we go. So anyway, yeah, I only noticed the cat when it actually just sat on my head, and for a
Aw.
week I didn't let it go. It was surprisingly, compared to most cats, it loved being stroked and cuddled.
I think that's a general thing for Maine Coons.
Not only for cats.
Yeah, the closest cat to a dog I've ever known.
I have a dog called Cassie. She is very much near the end of her life because she's about 13, 14, 15, somewhere in that region. We got her as a rescue. She's
Is she
like
a
a
mongrel or?
yeah, she'd be a mutt. She's like a terrier mutt. Oh,
انزل of the download.
I
Damn it.
saw
Outside of the
Pigeon and
web,
the unit dead on vitals, but I couldn't do the meeting because of the
Electrical.
emergency.
I mean, outside of electrical.
Elsie being like, oh, whoever did it is a good
There was a
person.
lot of people around admin. Does anyone know who wasn't there?
I
Well,
was
I
coming
just
towards
left.
admin. I just left medical where Elsie was sort of clinging to me.
I think I saw yeah in admin.
Yeah, I was there. I have 3 tasks there.
Baba, where were you?
I was downloading and uploading at this moment in room next to communications.
So we have LC, we have Baba, we have me, Jeha in admin. So Emily, Fringness, and Kenneth Fury is missing in action.
Well,
It was
Elsie
in
was with
admin. I
me.
just left
body.
admin.
Elsie was with
just
me
saw the
before
body.
in medical, and then we were running down. I was task outside. I was running towards admin.
Could be
No,
so.
but I was like, I just found the body. It was dark.
I
so-
was on the weather node outside, then I went straight to admin.
You have to skip anyway.
Well, Ken, where was the body?
I saw the electrical.
I don't think it was
Outside of
LC.
what?
I don't think it was LC then, because we were on the other side of the map for the entire time.
Yeah.
Mm,
And then again, Pigeon was killed as well. So was Dunnit. Which one did you see?
It's all done it.
So Pigeon was also killed. Oh, we don't have
Oh,
anonymous
you
voting
turned
on.
off anonymous voting.
Ah,
Now you're
Emily.
sneaky
I
bitch.
don't trust you, Baba. I don't trust you. You're
Okay,
making me
okay.
do math. I don't trust you.
Yeah.
Hmm. I'm not allergic to anything, but my sister got my dad's allergies to like spices and things like that. And I'm just like, oh God, how could you live like that?
I am glad that I'm not allergic to any foods. I'm only allergic to cats and horses. I've one heck of a hay fever.
Hmm.
I actually found out I was allergic to horses when I first went horse riding. Well, not the first time, but like the second time I went horse riding in France. I went on a horse called Opium. Opium, named after the poppy. But yeah, what a way to find out that you're allergic to horses.
My sister had an allergic reaction somewhere, and like I think she was in like an army base or something that she was working in, and like just straight up had to be brought to hospital. And I'm like, sometimes.
But working in an army base is probably the best place to get a reaction because they have all the best drugs and helicopters, so they can get you help.
Yeah, but like, I couldn't imagine being like allergic to garlic. Garlic is so delicious. Also, there's a nickel allergy, and I'm just like, look, I'm just glad that I'm not allergic to everything.
Nickel allergy for metals. I've heard that before. A lot of people end up, they buy cheap silver chains and end up getting a massive rash because of it.
I am now dead.
Body in Mud Bay.
Okay, I saw Reaper and Ken were both going towards the laboratory together.
Wait, you didn't saw well. It was me and Fringlish. It was me and Iroh.
Yeah, because I was doing my download.
Oh, I saw green and red together. Sorry, I saw
we
green
were
and red
going
together.
to decom. I don't think it's him because we were doing pretty much the same tasks all the time.
I didn't think it was LC, but now he's dead, so I'm pretty sure it's not LC now.
No, I think it's LC still. No, I think
I'm
going back to Ken
it's
because
Ken
he
and...
self-reported. I think
It's not me. I'm telling you right now, it's not me.
I think it's Ken as well. I'm voting for Ken.
I saw Reaper and green
What?
together a lot of the time.
Dude, if you do this, y'all throw the game. You literally said red and green was together. Put the pieces together.
then
Yeah,
it could be
red and green was
J-Ha
together,
because
and
I haven't
it's
seen him. I don't know.
I was literally doing my download.
Where was
Yeah,
the
no,
body?
I killed
Where was
somebody.
the body?
I voted Ken.
No, wait. Where was the body?
Which one is Ken? Is it Ken or is
Medbay.
it 2+2?
Medbay.
Which one's
Okay,
Ken?
listen, Baba. Fringlish came from decom. He probably was in Medbay before that and just went down to do the diamond sorting or whatever, and then went to admin. So he was pretty much placed in Medbay at one point, and that was the body.
I was with him there. He could kill me. I was with him like for 10 seconds and then walk with him. He was back.
No, then I'm going for Ken. I'm sorry. If he's the only one without the alibi and self-reported probably.
You always saw something. Always.
Goodbye, Ken.
Easy win.
Oh, well, the two killers together,
Wow,
were they?
you rage quit.
Oh, we kicked him hard.
It
Yeah,
is just
I came upon them having just killed LC,
Reaper
and
Baba.
then Baba killed me.
I saw them all together.
By the
I
way, I
thought
will
that-
never go
yeah.
to lights again. Just saying.
Wow, Ken
Can we
rage
go
quit.
back to?
Ken,
we
how
go
dare
back
you
to
leave
anonymous
us?
voting?
Welcome
Like
back.
having the anonymity.
Ken, why you rage quit?
No, Ken. You got fucked by the best. Don't worry.
Yeah, but to say, Ken was right. They both were
My
together.
God, poor dead
Content
pigeon.
numbers.
Yeah, no, they were both together, so I didn't think they could kill people on opposite sides of the map. That's what I saw. I saw them both together, and I thought they must have been
I told
safe.
you, put the pieces together. It
Yeah, the
made
pieces together,
sense.
they were together, which means they couldn't kill two people on opposite sides of the map because two people were dead again, which means they would have had to unsync their cooldowns, which means that even though they were together, they would have had to come across two people together, which was extremely unlikely. And the odds were, because I knew it wasn't me, LC, and the two people together were quite rare, then it would have been the other two.
Jesus,
That was me
bro.
putting the pieces together. That
I
was
just
Nah, you had
realised
just to think
I
like.
was right to vote Baba in the beginning,
Yeah, well,
because I
that-
voted
he was
Baba
right.
instead of skipping, and it was you.
Ken, why
Probably
did you
would
rage
end
quit,
up killing
Ken?
me.
I didn't rage quit. I just
Yeah,
said
he's
it
in
wasn't
there.
me.
I love
You did
killing.
rage quit. Stop saying that.
He didn't.
He's here.
He did. What
He's
do you
right
mean?
here,
He might have
Alias.
disconnected
Look at it,
for
read
a
it.
second.
No, he left Discord immediately as soon as he got voted out. And he left game. You
It
know.
doesn't matter
so-
anymore because the new round has started.
He's always here.
What happened to Elias?
talking about Bobo.
He joined and then popped out the
Okay,
unit.
Ken is.
There was LC his body.
Yeah, I was fixing the Tesla. Well, I got to the Tesla when the lights were off, so I was fixing the Tesla. As you can see, that covers the entire screen.
I'm just saying what I saw.
Yeah, and I
don't
finished,
suss
and I
you,
saw
but-
LC, and I saw Ken standing near me.
I don't suss you, but
And did you kill that body?
I didn't kill. How would I kill him?
How you didn't solve then? You were
I'm
next to it.
skipping.
He was the other
Yeah,
side
let's
of me,
skip it,
LT's
LC.
body, but he would have been close.
Also, Ken, if you didn't kill him, why didn't you report?
Because I didn't even see the Bible standing still. How would I kill him?
He was on the opposite side of LC to me, and LC was a little bit far away, so it's possible it would have been out of his screen. But I think it's
not
close.
why I don't
It's close.
Yet.
So
You already knew you probably okay. There is no way I would do it.
Who left?
I don't know.
Jakub.
No,
Ken is here.
No, he's still in.
Left. Oh, okay. Jakob left.
Yeah, he's not playing for some reason. He was in the
Yeah.
first map.
Yeah.
No, I still prefer dogs overall because I've never been allergic to those. My grandmother used to have a wonderful Yorkshire Terrier.
Ideally, I want one of each. I want a dog and I want a cat.
Any specific
Cats are-
breeds, or just be a sort of rescue?
I love Spits. I specifically
Spit?
love the Japanese Spit. It's kind of like a Pomeranian. It's in the same general genus. It's a German Spitz is like a very white, fluffy dog. It's long hair.
Is it one of those that they shape? I've seen people cut the hair into like spheres or
It's
circles.
in the
or...
same general family, but it isn't like it'd be kind of like an offshoot of the family, where it's a bit bigger and less like shaped. Oh, I'm not describing it well.
No, you're not.
I was temporarily like super allergic to cats, like a month ago. Whenever they come near me, I was like instantly sneezing, nose filled, eyes watering, everything, and
That's not great considering how many cats you did have.
and suddenly it's gone again. So last night they just were all on top of me and everything was fine.
Oh, I wish my allergies would go away like that.
All I could think was just like, thank God no one killed me during a download. Because I would have literally cried. I would have cried.
It's happened so many times on downloads. It hasn't happened at all actually for me when I've been doing the Simon Says. That one's been fine, but just on the download or upload, the amount of times I've been killed twice before.
I'm a ghost and I'm still trying to dodge every wall.
Where's the body?
Work on upload and I've done it link down there
Where's the body?
in downloads. In
Okay,
uploads.
Ken was nearby to
Uploads,
that.
uploads.
Ken was in admin area, so he could have done it.
Well, both
No.
Emily and Todd
No.
both
But I got
interrupted
something
and
to
said
say. I
where
got
was
something to say,
a body before 2 plus 2
Because I
could
still
even
don't know
ask.
where it is. Just
I just
download
did
was
the
the last
border
thing I heard.
pad.
I don't know what this is.
So download where?
Upload, not download.
Upload is where?
Alright,
Above
above where
weapons.
weapons is. It's beside O2.
Above weapons.
I got something to say. I think Bubble was faking asteroids. Cause I went outside and I didn't see that thing shoot up. Something.
Because
Stars aren't on.
stars aren't
aren't
shown.
Oh, it's not on. Okay, I didn't know. So that's. Wow, I don't know. I think he's still kind of sus though.
My logic is Ken was sussed last time, and this time I saw him in admin and the body
Dude,
was
you
in.
still- y'all seen what happened last time y'all voted me out. Y'all
I'm
lost.
actually-
Yeah, no, each
People about
round
to
is
get-
different, Ken.
you're
You
gonna need
can't
me.
base it off the last ones, but I'm voting for Emily because she immediately asked where the body was without letting 2+2 speak.
Yeah, on the
Fair.
other hand, I want to basically clear out Ken because I was an O2 and he took the water bottle and I saw him later on camps in admin filling it up again. And I don't think that was faked.
I mean, he don't have IQ for that to fake that.
Sorry, back.
Wow. That's
Mean
rude.
there? Bit mean. Pull in the claws.
Mhm.
Okay then.
Preve.
Someone didn't vote. That's not how democracy works. You should always make sure and vote.
Two people didn't
actually,
vote.
that's how
Even if
democracy
you vote third party as a protest, you should always use your vote. This is a surprisingly long map, actually, to run to certain places. You think as everything's close together, but all the buildings, there's no easy way through sometimes.
Yeah, let's do
I think
another
Mira
map
is
next
one of the more annoying maps for like everything being spaced out. Because it's just so much corridors.
Oh, yeah, as an imposter, we can use the vents. You often get caught as the imposter purely because you're moving too quickly. Someone remembered seeing you 30 seconds ago in one location. You're screwed. It's not like the other maps where you could run across the map in 30 seconds. In that one, you are stuck watching corridors and corridors and off.
I knew it was Bubba. I knew it, and I fluffing called it.
Okay,
I think
we're gonna
that's
do
you
another
can.
map.
Called it, bro. Second time I called it.
Okay, so that's 3 victories on the top trot for oh, Reaper's probably making a new
Nobody's
lobby.
changing map?
Yeah, well, that's 3 victories on the trot for imposters, so we should change a setting to make it a bit even. I think that's probably a good
Yeah.
rule of thumb.
Mm.
No,
If there are 3 games on the trot where it's winning for the imposters or winning for the normals, then you simply switch a setting slightly. Every time there's a streak of 3 winners. I mean, it could just be
Yeah,
down
I
to
was
skill,
think-
but
I
I
thinking
think
the
3
same
people's
thing.
a good base.
I can't seem to find the game you're looking for. Is it?
It'll be in the chat.
Oh, you. I'm running an older version of the game. You have to update.
good job, Ido.
How?
Try it again. It's too
I'm
low.
not.
And
The
you have-
nerve. The nerve of
Called
that
it,
game to
called it.
tell me I need to
Yeah,
update.
can you always know who is it when it says imposter was blah blah blah? You
Try the
always know.
code
Yeah,
on the
I
NA.
always know who it is.
Hang on 1 second, I'm just restarting the game.
Is that a wild Gwyn just appeared?
That is a wild Gwen. Welcome.
That's a rare species,
I'm
guys.
eating at the same time, so
Ooh.
you might hear nomming noise.
That's okay.
By
As
the
long as
way,
they're good.
Can I get my green bubble, please?
nope.
Okay.
For the first time I reported, I'll self-report.
So I switched the long task to a short task. That should give a little of an edge.
That changes it around somewhat, yeah.
There we
I
go.
think we're also going to have 10 people in this time, maybe?
Yeah,
Question is... Oh, Ken is missing.
Can you
Yeah,
come,
I got it.
please? Oh my god.
yeah, I'm coming.
Told you, he's IQ
Let's
too
see
small.
what cool.
Dude, I have IQ. I called it 2 nights in a row. I had 2 rounds when I called the same people.
Can just
No
just
problem.
prove him wrong. Just murder him this time.
Just to make you leave in more with smile on face, you call me every round, even when I'm not imposter. So
I'll see.
Dude, I called you
the,
that round all
the
great, wasn't I?
imposters win too often, so they
Blind
can't
person
have a
find
short
food.
cooldown.
at some point.
Yeah. Every time there's 3 sort of victories on a trot for the same party, we'll change the setting. Because that way I think we can keep it sort of balanced.
Also, words.
Words are hard. Oh, we're on the ship now. Oh, hello.
Good job paying attention.
I'm insulted, Gwen. You think I normally pay attention? That's how I get murdered so easily.
Your team.
I found the body in admin,
Wait,
but
why
I
is
didn't
Pigeon-
saw the body. I saw the report button, so I just pressed it.
What the fuck? Am I alive or not?
No, that's what I was wondering. You are dead, but you're not in the bottom position.
Maybe you're halfway being thrown or killed. Maybe you've been killed.
I
but
know
not
what's
completely.
happened, but I'm
And
not
he's
saying
dying
anything so,
Yeah.
because it's just
Okay, LC already voted.
LC, you're killing
Okay,
this.
who kills this quick? He's probably saying that it's a done it self report because of the speed.
I was with Emily on the right side on navigation.
I did see LC at like the O2 area because I went in and saw
What
him.
do you mean? Because you're in O2.
No,
I wasn't. I never said I was in O2, idiot.
no, Baba did cross me in the corridor.
This will be the only time I can say this. I can actually vouch for Reaper. I saw him scanning.
Yay!
Right. Okay. So, hang on. So, Emily, you saw Bubba near O2, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you see LC at all?
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you're on LC, you couldn't have got to admin because of the way it gone through.
No,
I'm
I
in
don't think
weapons.
either of them did it.
Yeah, I'm in weapons right now. I did a download up in cafeteria, then weapons. I didn't see you guys go past me, so you couldn't go from
No.
admin and vice versa. So we got Gwen, Reaper, who else? Baba. No, you saw Baba and Ken. Might be Gwen and Reaper vouching for each other.
Yeah, Gwen, they don't suspect anything yet.
No, I don't care. Reaper did not see me vouch, but did not see me because I didn't have to have scan as a task. I'm just
But how did you?
vouching for him
Worried
because I
about how
saw
you could
him-
see sort of everybody because the lights were off. Only imposters could see a lot.
Oh, I went in and saw him.
Oh my god!
Oh no, hold on.
Okay, right. So we found
It was
Pigeon.
the kill of Pigeon last game.
Yeah, that's why he was grayed out.
Okay,
Now
just
we're
skip
just
now.
skipping. And
Everybody
keep
now.
going.
Yep.
Or vote Reaper.
No. I didn't kill
Yeah, or
Pigeon.
Gwen.
I killed
He
Jaya.
did his stand up.
Look, there's no way Gwen
But
is vouching for Reaper if Gwen is if Gwen and Reaper
Can
aren't
skip.
imposters.
Oh, Ken's IQ is too slow to skip.
Oh, that's
No,
true.
I didn't have
We
scan.
never
I
vouch for Reaper.
went in there to see if anything lit up, and nothing lit up. But Reaper was standing on the little skinny thing.
You calling me skinny?
All the tasks are off. You can't wait and see.
So it couldn't be.
I think visual tasks are actually on.
Are they?
Yeah, put them
I
on.
know.
I always change a random setting just to piss someone off. It's
Why,
LC.
yes, Reaper?
Why is
You-
LC?
Oh.
Because he was so trying to hunt me down. He saw me and I fled, and then he quickly turned around and he came after me and rushed after me and tried to get to me to the button first, and I got that first, so I'm gonna vote him out.
But Reaper, you always think your cats are hunting you too, so
Yeah, but cats do learn by hunting. It's sort of their natural development process.
He even says he's following me for fun. So and my story checks out. He's following me like a dumbass motherfucker. Just
If
to
he's
be
following
safe.
you, he's also not doing tasks. But I don't
Because-
trust you or Gwen enough to.
Wait,
vote else
Gwen saw me scan. We know visual
Yeah,
tasks off.
I saw him scan. I ran in there. He was scanning.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work because I don't trust you or Gwen right now.
You can't
enough to
not
vote for
trust
LC on
two
your
people.
board.
That's
You can choose not
ridiculous.
to trust me all you want. I'm just saying I saw Reaper scanning.
I think Frankness is really sus for not trusting multiple crewmates. That's just too much.
I don't trust. No, the only people I don't trust are you and Gwen. That's it. Everybody else,
To be
I'm
fair,
not.
you are allowed trust. You are allowed
Wait,
to distrust a pair of people.
Oh
Considering
my
we have a
god.
pair of
My
people.
power stretches far beyond the farthest reaches of the land.
LC, Fringlish, Emily, and me, we were on navigation for time until body fall down, so it couldn't be any of us.
Oh, we raced him out. That was a hard ass kick.
I'm just moving slow because I'm also eating a hamburger.
Let's try this upload for the 4th time.
English.
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Electrical.
It's Fringlish.
Yes.
Because he was literally saying, let's do this upload for the 4th time while he was doing swipe card, or while standing next to swipe card. And then I saw him on cameras just randomly parading around admin.
Okay, it's definitely Reaper trying to blame it on me then this time. I did do the upload, then I did the admin, and then I was finished to weapons, and I was running straight to electrical, where the report body lit up.
Oh, Ken, where did you find body?
Electrical.
Oh, we were talking then about same body.
Yeah, lights were off.
No,
so...
no. You were also trying to sus me and Gwyn all the time, even though Gwyn saw me and Gwyn is dead. So it's definitely Fringlish. Just trust me on this.
It is it's not
listen,
me.
I have conclusion. So on when first 2 kills fall down, me, Emily, Fringlish, and ILC were around same area, so it couldn't be any of us without seeing each other killing somebody. So it leaves only Ken and Reaper as imposters here.
Okay, I think now it's pretty much Baba
I think,
and Fringlish.
what it could be, hang on. What it could be is a Ken self-report because he could see, because the lights were off. He could see me. He could see me coming and knew that I was going to report the body, so he reported it before. Because otherwise, I would have known he was
looking
there.
mad sus now.
Ken,
You're looking mad sus.
Emily, trust me. Vote Fringlish.
Vote Ken.
Vote
It's
Fringlish.
really Ken and Reaper now because Reaper is pushing really hard on me.
I voted Ken.
No, you idiot.
It's on me, man.
That is 2 imposters on Ken, and that's Fringlish, and that's Baba. And now we lost.
It's Ken and Reaper, I think.
No.
I think it's Bubba. What you call it? Fringlish.
Baba ain't that.
Damn it. I have no time. They can kill me in a few seconds and then they win. Damn it. Damn it. I done all my tasks. Oh, that took. Oh, Ken. No, Ken, he will kill you. Oh, run. No. No, leave me alone. Oh, it's Emily. I cannot trust Emily. Oh, fuck. No!
Baba and Emily.
Oh, what's even better was I had just killed Donnet, and then I passed you in the corridor for English, and I was so certain you were going to find it, and then a body was found in electrical, and I was like, yes.
Okay, Fringlish just got out of that, but Baba just threw so much sus on it just by trying to push already
as soon as you started
falling chair.
As soon as you started to push me, I was convinced it was you.
No,
that's the problem. If you know you're innocent, and someone accuses you, you immediately jump to, oh, they're trying to get rid of me.
Yeah.
And blaming me? Excuse me? How often would I actually...
No, that's only because I was suspicious of Reaper because I hadn't seen him at all, and then you were the only person to vouch for him. Nobody else had vouched for him at all.
I swear, I thought
Nobody
I
else
had checked
came
up.
over to that side right away, honestly.
I thought I had messed up so bad in the first round because I forgot lights were off. So there should have been no way I should have been able to see LC in O2 and Baba in the corridor. And I had just killed Pigeon
Yeah, I thought
right
you passed.
at the thing.
I thought you passed Baba in the corridor and then went into O2 and then saw LC. But yeah,
To be fair, I did pass Baba in the corridor, but I think I had.
I just didn't think that I'd still be alive if you were imposter because you were right next to me.
Oh, I can't even remember when I was next to you.
At the start.
Isn't there anything better than two crewmates fighting who is imposter?
Fabulous. It's fabulous because you're just there like, I am not being sussed at all.
And
Don't
killing
say
people
anything.
around.
Don't say anything. Although it does mean I'm immediately going to get murdered the next time I'm not imposter.
Yeah, you saw it with the unit and the other one. Pigeon. They were imposters and they got insta-killed next round.
Hi.
Jay, kill the coffee dude. Or the tea
Body
dude.
in the weapon. I did not see the body. I saw only the report button.
I haven't been in weapons since the start.
I'm in the top left engine, and I just saw somebody
This is
pointing.
just a typical
Who
Baba.
was that?
Baba,
I'm in shields.
Baba was in electrical, somebody shut down light, Baba turned on immediately. And I was continuing tasks in electrical, and Ken just came in electrical, I believe so.
Ben, where were you?
I was in electrical.
I was in.
No, you wasn't. You just came in electrical.
You didn't see me, but I was in the bottom of electrical.
You just came in electrical. Stop
Yeah,
bullshitting.
I just came in there and the door just got locked.
You don't say I was with Baba. You wasn't. I just came with to electrical.
No, I didn't say I was with Bo. I said I just came to electrical.
Oh my god, Ken, come on, fuck off.
Don't be rude.
Yeah, don't be rude.
Yeah, I have to. What did he say? I was with Baba in electrical, and later on he's saying I didn't say that. I said I just came in electrical. He didn't say that.
Yeah.
You just
all
say
I
no
did
and
was
it's
came in
good.
electrical.
Or explain it a bit and then
Where
it's
were
done.
you?
Yeah, I'm working Canada. As
Second,
always.
second.
Where was Pigeon and Donut?
The pigeon was, like I said earlier, I was in the top left in the engine room and just saw somebody porting in front of me due to the lag, but I don't know who it was.
If it's Bubba again, I
Back.
swear.
It's got to the point where this game is half luck and half personal feuds due to other games.
Oh, no, it really is.
Hey.
Fuck, I wish
Wait,
somebody
Rika,
else
if you're
would.
still answering me, just type in
Emily,
chat. I want to know who killed you.
And Emily, stop voting for me, it's not me. You're wasting your vote.
I always waste my vote. That's what everyone always says. And
There's
to be
nothing
fair, half the time I'm right,
Wait,
half the
what's
time I'm
going on?
wrong.
I suddenly have 140 viewers.
Oh,
After this game, I need to
Well, it's
restart
still a
my-
better result than most elections.
I know. I'm happy with my odds. As long as they're
I
not like
don't know if our
10%
election's
right.
even decided yet.
Alrighty then.
After this game, I
They
need to
always
restart
sus
my-
me. I have no chance anymore in life. Because I'm the killer. I'm the murderer of murderers. Guys, somebody report this, please. Hey, Finglish, how you doing, my dearie? Shall I quickly do this for you? Very well.
The body was in electrical.
Uh-huh.
I can click win because she was on with me in admin.
I was
And I think the person who killed Emily vented and went or to medbay or.
They're never gonna pick up
Cam's
Jaya
room.
because he's such a
Oh,
quiet
nobody was in
little
Cam's room, I
innocent
can
fuck.
tell you that. So, yeah, Yahira went like maybe 20 seconds ago, he went towards electrical, and Pigeon came as well 20 seconds ago from upper engine. So, Yahira could kill it, or Pigeon could kill it and went up. So, I have no idea. I'm
Well, I
not
wasn't
putting
in electrical.
I don't know. I'm just saying what information I have. And I saw Emily win long time ago past me towards electrical, maybe on beginning round. Those are all three people I see. And I see Dunit on camera and nobody else.
I was not in electrical at all. I went down from security to shield way to weapon. I
Kenny
don't
boy, where were you?
enter electrical.
Ken,
Mhm.
where?
Wait, Ken?
Might be AFK.
This time I'm gonna go with fuck. I have no idea.
Where were you?
Fuck with green one.
Are they gonna vote Ken out of? No. Oh, come on, guys. 6 people left. You know there's 2 killers. You got to make a smart decision. You got to vote someone out. That's the rule. That's the
I
law.
have a feeling this isn't going to go too well.
Me too.
I have made every game easier and
You have to
easier
vote
and easier.
Yeah, the imposters
And
are always
still-
picking up. They need to change another setting somehow. We're getting a bit too good at killing each other. Probably has to be said.
No,
I haven't.
Fringus, I have changed 3 things. I have given the imposters more time in between kills. I keep making it easier. But the tasks are just being
No,
done way
guys,
too
you're
slow.
just flaming each other. This problem.
So, sorry, dying.
Nobody's doing meltdown. Well done.
Fuck!
And I can wow both of them.
There's nowhere
I
to go
literally
into.
went over to see what was happening, and Pigeon was just
Okay, hold on,
standing
I
there, and I was like, I
Yeah.
understand what is happening.
It was just, I think it was Ken and Bubba sussing each other from the get-go, and it was just nothing else got done.
Done
No,
is all.
I have 88 days
No, no,
left of
I've-
my army physical training, and I currently have 2 days in speed ups.
No, I frame Ken every game.
Done it,
because
you coming
because
back?
It's on queue, so
All I'm hoping is that I get close enough by the time Lord of Lords comes around that I can just complete it by then.
Oh, must be nice to have that being able to get your Lord of Lords win.
All I want is more Sabrina medals, because I think I'm on like 27 off the 50, and I'm like, she is so frustrating to get.
Mine's still on grey because you can spend 300 days of speed ups and not even be in the top 100 for the day.
How come we have 2 slots? What is this bullshit?
My Miranda, I'm very happy with her. She's
Ready,
on
Aido?
purple.
No,
And
the
I'm
unit
aware
is
that
restarting.
She's not the best commander. I'm aware she's not the best command. Oh, I have 37 Sabrina medals of 50. You
Stop
go,
showing off.
Sabrina. To be
I'm gonna
fair,
have to come to your server, that's what I'm going to have to do.
Okay, I could
I'd
potentially
have to
make
lose
one
join
more
us.
little
Join
thing.
Join
Oh,
our
better.
alliance. I will get clout for bringing someone with many, many points.
What's the biggest player in your alliance?
God knows. Let me see.
Let's
To
do
be fair,
this.
I think I'm in an offshoot alliance where they're like less.
What's
know.
what like the 10 biggest people in your server then?
There's definitely the best player in our alliance. I think is 437 million. How do I check
Oh,
players?
437. That's not too small.
Mhm.
It's a lot bigger
Yeah,
than
Yeah,
they're just going
I'm
in
at
out
146, so I'm happy. My research is at 78 at the moment, and I'm aware not the highest, but considering I've yet to reach tier 4, I'm happy.
He's happy. Why are you chasing me? Are you gonna kill me? Oh,
Buddy on the table in cafeteria.
I was so worried.
For English,
let's go. Let's keep on the it's Ken.
for
Doesn't matter.
English, did you just run past me in weapons after killing him?
No.
Wow, for English.
No, I
For
ran
English,
past
I
you.
was
I
on
ran past
weapons,
you
and
and
you
Ken.
had just ran past
I ran
me.
past you and Ken in cafeteria when I was going all the way to medical. I'd already done the weapon.
No, because you definitely just came past me.
Wow, for English is being sauce. Get him out.
Oh god, if it's not for English, I'm gonna feel so guilty, but I think it's for English, because I saw you running past.
Get him out. You should see Buddy as well.
Look, would I have passed up the chance to kill you?
If your kill timer was down, yes. I mean,
Where?
you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
AJ
Kill
just
timer
out.
still
English
happening.
because he hasn't
I
come
don't
and
see
tried
no
to kill
N3Os.
me yet.
He couldn't find you and he had to kill somebody.
Emily and Ken were right next to each other when I left them in the cafeteria.
I was away from screen for a minute, and then I went over to down the
Yeah,
weapons.
Ken and Emily were both still in the starting positions.
Yeah, but for English,
When I
she just said you pass her like 10.
She said I passed her. I said I left them both in the cafeteria when I
Yeah,
went the
but-
other way.
Yeah, but
I'm
didn't
not
you
big
just said-
brain enough to do that kind of move.
Yeah, but didn't you just said like it was a minute or so?
No, she didn't. She just passed her.
Just one.
He
No,
had
I
just
just-
passed her, and
Where's
then
the rest?
just past me, and then
Come
the alert went off because I was still doing I was still
English?
doing the asteroids.
I for English.
I just stopped getting the names for things wrong.
Bye
Hey,
bye, for
Simon.
English.
And Moss. Sorry, we're already done with Game of Thrones. We're now just...
Already.
Oh, for English, I'm so sorry.
He did
That
not
was-
do.
Will
That was
this
payback.
be the first win for the crewmates after many, many hours?
The
So
first one purely because
does
I
that
was busy
mean-
talking about Game of Thrones.
Does that mean that imposters are bad?
Yeah, I'm terrible at imposter because I never get it.
Yeah, they said N3O is attacking Kingdom 54, and I just see Fulgur log, but I don't think it's really N3O. It's just the fucking wheels again.
Mm.
Do you see more? Where's the rest of N3O? Is it just Folgore and Ironbreak?
Yeah, but I want to unlock one more stage of the tier 4 thing for the Lord of Lords. Just because, like, I swear, even when I do the big researches, it's like, oh, there's some player that has higher, like, beat ups than you. And it's so frustrating.
That's a very new kingdom.
I swear I can comprehend words.
What's your level? I don't think Kingdom 178 is really... it's pretty new, actually.
That's nice.
I probably should be doing lights, but everyone is rushing, so I don't care. I'll check in a minute. Just wait for the next meeting and then I'll check your kingdom real fast and I'll probably see you. I'm really boring in the meetings. Yeah, Game of Thrones is kind of fun. It's kind of laid back. It's a relaxed game. I'm playing it for 2 years now. I'm quite a grand player. I'm done. I'm done with tasks. Full God is here. I think BCL will have a hard time. They have nobody left. 310. It's empty. It's empty. Let me quickly check this out. I want to see if there's more of them. Lurking in the shadows. They jump so often, like Folgore, etc., and always to very empty, low kingdoms. So probably this time it's a bit cheaper. But normally they jump like, oh my god, so many scrolls all the time. Yeah, this is nothing to do with N3O. N3O is still cowering away in their good old kingdom too forever. And somebody should fucking go there and kick them out.
Go down, Emily.
Someone from a run here. That's just a small account. He doesn't have any big lords yet.
I think the ghosts be able to have like a ghost battle.
Who's this?
No one.
Emily, what are you doing?
I'm walking around because all of my tasks are done.
Gwyn is dead somewhere?
Who's King Sam?
Oh jeez, Gwyn's dead.
Reaper, what are you
Where's...
doing?
Reaper,
She
Reaper
can't
was
be
with
dead
me
on the
in
left
activity.
side. She can't be dead on the left side because I've been going around there constantly and it's been...
Indeed.
Baba,
She
did
was
you
with
see
us.
her die when you went to top oxygen?
No, I didn't saw, but I saw Pigeon there only.
Yes, fixing the. I was basically at everything, like reactor, O2, everything fixing.
I mean, realistically, we could win on tasks, considering, like, the imposters have only managed to kill 2 people and one of them was for English killing in the beginning.
Yep, definitely.
Reaper is standing on the table in security.
Reaper hasn't left security as far as I know.
I'm checking N3O. Oh, Atrendo is here as well. Benny as well. Okay, N3O is actually moving to Kingdom 54. All of them to fight BCL and CTL. They will get fucked.
Everybody now has Courage when Kingston left.
I'm gonna skip.
I'm actually seeing
There's
this.
no point in voting if we can win on tasks. I'm going away from keyboard for a second. Don't kill me, please.
Reaper, can you vote?
So after all these months of me begging to leave,
Who has tasks?
they go now. Now they jump. I'm actually missing N3O now.
Hello.
Who's saying hello? You can't just say hello like that. And on tasks. I don't have to do anything.
Alright, get Pigeon just killed Emily on table.
Yeah.
5 people there.
I saw you. And you were on defending for English first round as well.
Why I was defending for English.
And he left.
I pretty much have all commanders.
Who left?
Pigeon.
I didn't leave.
A lot of
I'm
paid
still
commanders
here.
had blue and purple.
Wait,
I
did
missed
it kick
4
me out of the
commanders.
game or so?
Yeah, on middle voting.
Yeah,
Guys,
but
I'm gonna quit a little bit. I want to check this battle in Kingdom 50.
Okay, so we're gonna finish the stream then.
No, I keep the stream open just to check out N3O.
By the way, Fringish, what was that? Closing every door. O2
that was-
reactor.
I'll be in live studio if English want to talk to me. Sorry for the alt tabbing. Wait, one more, and then I can see the chat. Great. Okay. But why? You know that most of those players have a ton of troops, 10 to 20 million, but pretty bad stats. One massive rally of Kynaston now. If somebody contacts her, she probably comes back just to murder N3O. But don't forget, a lot of people can still play that account. Plus, I think BCD is coming back now. Wait, I'm first gonna quickly check where you are. 178, that's one of the newest kingdoms, isn't it? Riverrun. DFI is in control of Riverrun. We'll see. A lot of players. Oh. It's level 25 castle on a new kingdom. Oh, here you are. Level 24. Okay, your lord's level 52. Get your lords to level 60, that's your primary goal. And make sure, just get it by PvPing if you're there as well. If you have war with someone, that's the best way to level. Okay, I'm gonna quickly put it off push to talk because Fringlish is here. Hello, Fringlish.
Hello, Reaper. I'm back off push to talk then. Just a question from Simon. What advice would you give me to gain power more quickly? I wouldn't recommend gaining power quickly. There's no big advantage to it. You should always just try and get your research more than actual power.
Yeah, I was checking his castle a bit earlier. He's level 52 with his commanders and level 24 castle. So there's 2 primary goals he can reach pretty fast. Getting his lords to level 60, well, pretty fast. And getting his castle to level 25, which is the biggest jumps in power I can imagine.
That is true there, because you need to get it to level 25 to get tier 4 as it stands. I would recommend when you're fighting, you'll be fighting an awful lot of players with tier 3. Add 10% tier 2 troops into your armies when you're fighting. It may not seem like a lot, but tier 2 troops will always be wounded or die first. They're what's known as a buffer, which you see an awful lot in high-level plays when players use tier 3 instead of the tier 4. Because you won't be fighting against a lot of tier 4 players, you'll be fighting mainly against tier 3. Just add like 5-10% of tier 2, and just see how much that does in terms of how costly your battles become, how many get wounded, how many get dead, and I think you'll find you'll come out ahead a lot more. You'll get castle level 25 in about 7 days. You have your Bannerman Horde already level 25 and all that, because you need an awful lot of buildings up to level 25 before you can start that, and some of them quite costly in diamonds. So tell me about this N3O invasion, it looks like.
Yeah, you can see it on the screen. I see all the players below Thin. It's probably zero caster, same rate against me. But it's very, very skillful player. I'm still waiting for Draken here. Trendle will be probably recording it because he's the biggest chronicler at this moment. Or the most active one, I should say. I think Burgle will probably... Well, one of them will wake up and somebody's going to summon Kinniston back to kick them back out of it. It is a really strange move, I must say. N3O cowering all this time in Kingdom 2 and never... Well, even when Champion City Siege, there was only a handful of hesitant players. Now, I did see a message passing by a bit earlier. Let me quickly see if I can find it, because I have still a massive abundance of spies, of course, everywhere. Let me quickly see if I can find that. And open original, please. We did see this vote coming in. We're going to war soon, so we kind of knew that was going to happen a few days ago. How do you categorize yourself? And there were a lot of people that actually said we are event players that will be truced full time. So they're pretty much just swapping kingdoms to get truced. But I know other people, and especially Benny and Alice, who will be most eager to fight. And a Belotian definitely will be able to fight as well.
I saw that in my alliance's Discord as well. That message went the rounds, especially because such a big alliance, having so many people going, no, I'm a full bubbler event troop player.
I'm really curious because, I don't know, maybe BCL will come back, hopeful, but Trendle left alliance, why?
That, I hope we'll find out soon.
Biggest.
Did he leave the alliance to join another? Is it rally? Are they trying to join together to do a bigger rally or something?
I have no idea.
Why would you leave? He's left the kingdom.
How do you see left the kingdom?
Well, he's teleported away.
Well, then they don't have to leave the kingdom. I'm kind of seeing if there's some errors coming from BCL. How AFK is BCL? I was kind of curious because the BCL CTL thing was not as much action as I anticipated. People are just not keen to lose troops, are they?
No, and unless Kinniston comes back, I don't see BCL trying to push this. I mean, most of the players already bubbled.
Yeah.
Maybe they might try and rally, say, Bogle, but Bogle?
No, he'll be too strong. I see even the strongest player, Volgor, has only 2 BCL lords and they are below 100 million, so they probably farms.
They're obviously not hitting the big players.
Shelby, you're here. Shelby, come. Tell us. What the fuck? What do you mean? Why Kingdom 54 with your farming alliance? Are you mad? You know everybody will die. Everybody will die. You have maybe 10 fighters. The rest will either be bubbled or die. Okay. But all this time, all I've ever asked from a Les Alliance is to move. And nobody ever wants to move. Then when I'm gone, you move. That is not acceptable. It's actually the first time that I feel bad about leaving N3O.
We have some activity now.
Lubin, listen. It was going on for half a year. Half a year ago, Alice was going to leave the alliance if we didn't move. And then the promises started that we're going to move soon. 4 months later, we still haven't moved. The
Looks
whole
like
reason...
Bellatin's being attacked.
Yeah. Bellatin is already gone. He should be a 0 castle. He was on 440. Maybe I can quickly see an update of his castle power now. in here, but I think it's too soon to be updated. He should just easily hide all his troops if he is a zero castle indeed. Oh. 418. So he should have lost like, what is it? 22 million
Yeah,
power.
well, that could be a hospital capacity. He didn't lose. He probably didn't lose anything. He could probably heal it back up. I mean, it'd be an expensive hit, but it depends how much did they lose while attacking him as well.
No, it's Burgle. He wouldn't care.
No, actually, I'm thinking, yeah, 24 million power. That could be a full hospital of tier 3s. Doesn't even have to bring tier 4s in.
I have 4 million troops, almost exclusively tier 4 now. I'm just saving up a little bit more for CCS. And that's about 30 mil per 1 million T4.
Yeah, so I was thinking that would be a hospital capacity for tier 3s that he lost, not even that. Just for the 20 odd million. So he took a hit, but it's one he could probably afford to take and heal up. I doubt he lost anything there.
My
really.
hell, why did he went to Kingdom 2? That's going to be crazy expensive for him now. To just go up and forward. Yeah, he's back. What the hell? That is a crazy expensive move. If all the whales already left Kingdom 2, going back, what? Without alliance? Okay, the move towards it, 600 mil, probably 5 scrolls maybe? 3? You have CTL and BCL. Move back is going to be insanely expensive. All the whales are gone. You have a war bunny here. Reynold left alliance as well. It's probably... No, he's bubbled.
It's 1 scroll, apparently, to move back, because he has overseas. Well, I suppose there are quite a few big players there. After all, it doesn't matter your total score, it's your total score relative to the top 100. Or top 50, as it were.
Oh, yeah. Now, who is still left here? I see all these players. They're bubbled, but they left the alliance. I think they had some internal issues because of the jump, isn't it?
Possible. I'm just confused about why Thundercrawl has left the alliance. Maybe we might see it soon in a Chronic Club host, but
Clint?
It's a big shift. Unless it was done accidentally, but I don't know how that will work.
Clint. So there's already 4 people who left alliance. Father Snow's unbubbled. So, well, he has a lot of power there. That's 5 people. I don't think he's zeroed. I hate people who have this castle with low rating.
What rubs you the wrong way about them?
I'm pissed off. This is all I've ever asked of them, and they wouldn't. Shelby, where are you hiding? Are you finally gonna fight? You're gonna crawl out of your...
I think he's gone back to work. Where are you in your kingdom? Well, in my kingdom, I'm in the top 700, I think.
I'm in Kingdom 131. My castle, I'm here with my lovely wife. Just sitting here. Rank in power, local ranking. I'm ranked 49.
I went to the wedding. It was a lovely wedding, actually.
True. Second wedding.
Yeah. You got divorced and then you married the same person again.
And I'm what you call a zero castle, which is, well, considering your rating, it is very strange. Let me quickly open this, else I freak out. But what a zero castle is for us, you have 2 types of castle. I've trained a lot. I've burned all my scrolls just to make a lot of troops because I'm going to lose some next CSS. But what you do is basically you start to try to get below 3 million troops. And for me, that's all royals, almost all royals. Maybe 500k tier 3. And that means when we're fighting as a team, I can hide all my troops. Well, currently I can't, but I plan to lose at least 1 million. And I can just fill the rallies. So my rallies are going to make rallies to big, strong players, and they're going to try to attack. And I just hide all my troops, and I just have enough troops out there to fill the rallies. Yeah, this is actually a lot less than I used to have. My top has been on 8 million troops. And, well, you either go all the way. So you go either to the 30 million, the 12 million, or you go below the 3 million. That's the choices you have. And when you go below the 3 million, then you're officially a blank castle. That's considered a blank castle.
And a zero castle is one that can have 0 troops back. So a blank castle can be just under 3 million for the event, so you can always bring the maximum in, but you don't risk a lot. And a true zero castle is one that can send out all those troops. So for me, I'm a zero castle. I have 1.7 million troops, but I can send out rallies of 380,000 each, or attacks of 380,000 each, so I can hide them. Oh, and Simon, you only started 2 months ago, so I just wanted to make sure you only need 1 farm, just so you know this. Make sure to destroy all your other farms, as if you go to 0 food, as Reaper is here, it doesn't penalize you at all. If you want to start something, you just open a couple of resource cards, and then quickly spend it. There's no reason to have more than 1 farm, so you can get a couple more resource buildings on the go.
Lubin, are you still there? Why is there so many people out of the alliance?
Was it a big split or something?
Dum dum.
They may have moved together players. That's true.
They have an awful lot of people splitting out, and I don't know if is it the event players that are leaving, or is it? I wonder what's happening.
You have to remember that besides Ironbreaker and Fulgor, etc., they have no combat experience whatsoever. So it's going to be a risky move regardless. BCL has been fighting their entire life, CTL as well. When it comes to tactics, it takes one mistake from most of the N3O players just to get totally zeroed.
And that's the idea, so we don't know what's happening. Okay, so I think the idea is they're not sure what's happening, so there's no way that the enemies will know.
True story. I'm gonna want to see some blood. Some blood for tonight. Not sure if they made a deal with CTL, but they seem to be leaving CTL relatively alone. However, I could be wrong.
Well, I'm not sure if they could start CTL. There's not that many unbubbled players now in the state of the game. It is never wise to be unbubbled. And Simon, feel free to send me a friend request in the game if you can find me, Fringlish. I will be happy to accept.
Yeah, he's Fringlish. He is the better half of this channel, and I'm Reaper.
Well, I'd like to say I'm the better voice half, and you're the Dutch half.
Shit, that was not it. Let me go back there. Kingdom 178.
Due to the size of me and how skinny you look on your photos, I'm probably the 2/3.
Right, that means that you're skinnier than me.
No, I'm the 2/3. You're the smaller one.
I gained like 20 kilos.
Oh, well, ever since you... I don't have the recent photos to go off.
Okay, I've sent you
I
a
hope
friend
you enjoyed
request.
the game, Simon. Hope you've been enjoying it. I'll have to make sure to turn down our language now, Reaper.
Why?
So you can't speak any more in Dutch, and I can't speak in French.
Oh.
Watch our language.
Je ne parle pas français then.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Wait, that's German. Never mind.
I can speak your language, but you cannot speak mine. That gives me power.
Rozumím se anglicky, prosím.
Now he's just talking.
Mluvit česky. Oh, we're not worried really about that, Simon. It was more of a joke. Everybody and their mother knows swear words. I think from the age of 8, if you don't know any swear words, well, you haven't had any access to the internet. More swear words on there than anything else.
And hello, bloody guns.
Yeah.
Or busy bone.
The members are on 92 now.
They all seem to be gathering, but I can't see much happening, as it were.
These are all like level 25 Hall of Faces accounts. There's the difficulty now with, of course, invading Kingdom is not very many people are going to be unbubbled. It'd be more interesting to see what happens in the next, say, Castle Wars or.
True. I don't think it's enough to get a Kynaston back. Because he will consider it like a bubbled team that just joins the kingdom. Ooh. Joe unbubbled. I haven't seen him for a while. Can you at least hit him? Do me a favor for once.
So what started this fight? Has Bugle been killing them? I would. So Burgle apparently has been attacking N3O. Is it revenge then? Are they trying to fight?
Is it in Kingdom 2 that he's been?
It's a heck of a trip for him to make if he was trying to kill them.
Yeah, but if they're
Not
bold.
to mention yeah. Expensive as well.
Rip.
Iberian saying, Tippy, one of these days I'll learn French. Wait, pull up your alliance chat. I'll translate it for Iberian. I'm on Kingdom 57, donc...
But I can just press this button, and so can he.
Oh yeah, I suppose you can translate it that way. That's cheating, though. But I'll need to read the rest. So I'm Kingdom 57 near Harrenhal.
Did you say 47?
57 near Harrenhal. Don't think I currently have the game open.
If you're looking for the Fringlish, he is the Grand Wizard of Oz.
Except I don't have a yellow brick road leading to me. No, I'm down to the just to the south of Harrenhal somewhere. I think there I am, near Fredigar. Go to the mountain. There's a hole in the middle of the hive. I'm just north of that.
I'm going the wrong way, and
Yeah, you are. Go back to the Harrenhal. Okay, do you see Hodger? Do you see Bluebell? I'm north of them.
this Fringlish.
There we go. There I am.
He's a bit lower than me. That's my research right there.
I am a completely free-to-play player. I've never spent a cent on the game. Yeah, this happens. That's me. 200. I have less power than you have research power, and that's just scary. Although my army's only about 30 million in size, power-wise. I only have 1.7 million troops.
I got to at one point just find them instantly. Oh, never mind. So King Sep's been jumping around, been losing rating as well, a lot. He was on 770 earlier. I see some run people, but also there's always the small ones. Never mind. So run has been here as well. And they came in as well to just check what's going on here. I haven't seen Alice yet. Not that I really care, but she'll always be first in, first out. Lubin, how can you be zero cost when you're on almost 7 million?
It could be a blank castle, not necessarily a zero castle, if he only had tier 4, maybe?
No, you can't.
No? Well, maybe if he's done all the defense researches as well.
I don't think he has more research power than me. Do you have more than 250 million research power, Lubin? Shababa. Hey, Shelby, give me some reports, come on. Give me something I can use.
For old time's sake, eh?
I know you miss me. I know
With every bullet, he's missed you with every bullet so far.
I know you want to come to Kingdom 131 with me. I'm there, and no Nightwalkers are there.
It's funny how now the kingdoms, before the higher level kingdoms also had the highest layer players, but now you go to Kingdom 50, there's nobody. You go to Kingdom 46, there's no one. You go to Kingdom 100 plus, ooh, suddenly it's full.
Yeah, what's the highest kingdom now?
I'm not sure how many. It's got to be closing in on maybe 200 kingdoms now.
189, 90, 91. Oh, that's past the 200. They're opening like water. 210. They're going hard. I think they're actually pulling more people in. Where are my subscribers?
Well,
221.
Well, recently they have about, there's 10 million people I think playing the game. On the last one, the 10.4 million people currently, or accounts currently active on the game. 221
active,
kingdoms right now.
Active?
Well, when I say active, I mean not put into stasis. So they've logged on sometime during the past 2 weeks.
Look, you can see if you go to games in the launcher. They changed this bitch.
14.2 now. Oh, 14.2 million people apparently.
This was a few weeks ago. This was how many people there were online, and there was like 1K or something.
This must be the amount of accounts that are currently sort of active.
They switched this just to gloat. That means that
So we've got
this game is
14.2 million accounts. Let's say the big players have like 3 ults each. Most players don't have a lot of ults. So we need to get to, or like 2-3 million subscribers.
Yeah. Well, because somebody lied. K2 forever. Yeah, N3O, I think.
Yeah. Now that you're growing, Simon, one of the best things for you and your alliance both to focus on are the expedition researchers, as that will be your absolute best source of diamonds in the game, or diamonds, speed-ups, resources. A lot of things will come from attacking the horses on the map. And you also want to just get that upgraded to get your equipment, which is another very important thing. So you definitely get your alliance working on that. The best thing about attacking horses is not only do you get rewards for attacking the horses, everybody in your alliance, including yourself, then gets a corresponding chest. So you're getting 100 chests given to your alliance just for attacking and killing a horse, which makes it very worthwhile and very good way to invest resources in order to get stuff back quickly. Probably the best thing to upgrade and research in the game if you haven't done it. We are looking at BCL versus N3O right now, but they don't seem to be doing much.
I had the weirdest thing about 30 minutes ago, almost during the last game of Among Us. I suddenly spiked to 140 viewers and then dropped again to 15. 10 minutes later. No idea what happened. Oh, Simon. You respond to me in game and I can just say it on the stream.
How strong is CTL? CTL is one of the one of the stronger alliances in the game. There's also a bit of the rankings sometimes need to be taken by a pinch of salt, as they can have some alliance, for example, could have a really strong player but be weaker overall because they don't have as many people who can actually fill rallies, or they could have a load of big players but again nobody that can fill rallies themselves. In the case of my alliance, 100 Kings, we're still a rather strong alliance, but we're missing any rally leader, as it were. We're missing some the incredibly powerful people that can take rallies. So we've got an awful lot of players, which increases our ranking, but none that can really lead a rally at the top end. So we may have a bit more power than some alliances, but we'd lose out to them in fighting. Not because of the amount of troops and things, but because we have no one to actually counter them.
Yeah. And CTL does have a lot of old players. I see Gembekoek, I see, of course, Pimmy.
Yeah, CTL are currently 4th in ranking in the world. There's nothing to scoff at there. I wouldn't count them out against anybody, especially now that Kennison's gone from, say, BCL. I wouldn't count CTL out on any event. I think they could probably take it. Just depends on the day, I'd say.
But has she sold her account already?
That I do not know.
I don't think so. I saw it up for grabs there. Yeah, CTL seems to be relatively bubbled. Why do I keep losing? Oh,
well, that's a normal thing. If you remember, we started over a year and a half ago when Reaper and I started the game. Yeah, the bubbling, such as you know now, was too expensive for most players. So invading a kingdom or invading a hive was a bigger undertaking. Now, most players you should nearly always be bubbled. It's very rare that you earn less than 1,000 diamonds a day, so it's always recommended to be bubbled.
Well, Katarina, if somebody tells her that the boys are here to play, maybe she just comes back one more time.
Yeah, she may be bubbled just to keep the power up. Because even fighting off an account, she could lose 10, 20 million. She doesn't have the speed ups or resources, hasn't put anything in because she's selling the account. I don't think she'll want to undo it.
Brave Yaks, blackbird in sad height, bleed out those words for me. Brave heart who caught and climbed the sun in flight, you've learned too late, your left tear on its way. Bloody feathers will fade into the last ray. Bit of a
long sing that there. Can you imagine signing that on every check? Good lord, you run out of ink. Every time you had to sign something, okay, hang on, I'll just here. Blackbird in sad height, bleed out these words for me. Brave heart who... I'm not done yet, hang on. Who caught the...
I clicked it away before you say it, but you can just put the stream like 1 minute earlier.
No, it was just writing that out at the end if you ever have to sign your name. Good lord.
Good lord. Now, I don't know what BCL N3O is doing. I think, sure, have some fun, I say.
Yeah, Simon, when you capture a lord, you can execute it depending on what level the lord is. That it depends on the time. The lower the level of the lord, the less time it takes to execute him. The higher level, the longer it will take. I think at level 60, you need to hold it for about 6 hours, I think, before you can execute it. Is that right, Reaper? It's been a while.
Yeah. The shortest is, 30 minutes.
It could have been an extremely low-level lord and a level 17 castle, purely for Hall of Faces.
That's impossible.
30 minutes seems a little low, but maybe 40 minutes or something. Like, if they hadn't upgraded their lord at all, if they made a sort of Hall of Faces account purely to be captured and then executed. Because it doesn't matter if you execute a level 1 lord or a level 60, the buff you get is still the same from the execution. If you're holding them in the prison, then you want a level 60.
My Hof account were usually 2 hours, the smallest ones.
Yeah, well, it depends if they made it, because you can make a 2-hour one quickly, but if you're diligent and you don't upgrade or gain any experience, I'm wondering if it's possible to get a lower one than that. I know the ones in my alliance, you need to be out for about an hour and a bit, but that's still a lot less than half an hour.
Ooh, Savo is here. What is going on here? Ron Savo has arrived. He's gonna crep the...
Maybe N3O is just trying to bait the larger alliances in order to get more zero castles. Maybe they're trying to kill off all the troops somehow.
Cozy, I can't. I need to see this.
Yeah. It seems a bit silly to kill your troops now when Champion City Siege is coming up. And if you kill your troops then, you gain badges back.
Sorry. It made so much noise.
Oh, Simon, if you captured him a day ago, you execute him really quickly. We're talking about from capture.
Whoa, Remy was snoring. Come on, Savo. Hit something and hit it good. Yeah, I'm watching it. I'm watching. Shelby, I'm watching. Let him kill some of you. Bastards. Kingsap, kill Kingsap. He already lost 70 million rating. And Shelby, why am I not getting reports from you? Did you send me reports already?
Feels like we need some dramatic build-up music or something, just waiting for something to happen.
Yeah, you know my game. You know where I am. We used to be the best friends here. Shelby.
Bloody guns. I suppose the answer is we're not technically on anybody's side. We just want to see violence.
Savo, did you kill Benny yet? Oh. Oh, Benny isn't bubbled. Sorry. Oh, this is a 1.5 million. He has 236 merit. It is Savo. This is not Savo gear.
Is getting ready for a fight, or?
I don't know. I'm trying to watch the alliance, but... Oh, that's the wrong Savo. Why you call yourself Savo and you're not Savo? That is so cheating. Is this old?
Is it like Savo and Mini-Me? Is it Savo's Mini-Me?
Okay, I think. No, that's not Savo. It's not Savo. It's fake Savo. But if that's fake Savo, he ooh, JQ is here.
Well, surely fake Savo should be fighting fake Kinniston. Is there a fake Kinniston?
Why is... This is not Dragon Queen. I'm so confused now. Kinniston's sitting there.
That's definitely not Dragon Queen.
It's very weak Dragon Queen. Is that a funeral? I don't know why Juku is. He's streaming. You shouldn't bother him when he's streaming.
We got more people teleporting about right now, but
yeah. Well, they jump to a kingdom that is torn by war, a kingdom that is so used to war. Like any of these alliances, whether it's BCL or CTL or Run, can ever unbubble without being zeroed. I don't think they find much victims in this land.
Well, it's not only that; it's the location they decided to port into. Right next to Kinniston. If she ever comes back...
Well, I mean, fuck her going back. Thomas Molina can log in her account, right?
True.
I mean,
unless you change that.
They can even... Pandemonium from BCD can just send Jackie Love to there with the whole BCD squad to wipe them out. There's enough, let's call it echoes of Kinniston to flatten N3O like an ant.
The question is, are they sticking around, and why move there in the first place?
Yeah, there's a lot of Dragon Queens. At one point there were 3 Dragon Queens in N3O, and I was like, okay. Y'all know Dragon Queen, but you wanna be. There's a lot of castles in this kingdom, not gonna lie.
Yeah, as long as they don't forget the O and the A, the O and the G in the middle of Dragon Queen. I suppose then you could call the alliance Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Drag Queens. Well, some of the Dragon's Queens were Okay, well, man can hope, isn't it? I wouldn't mind some blood. The hive seem to be growing. VP is reinforcing Ironbreaker.
We got Run, CTL, and N3O all sort of gathering. I mean, I wonder what Windscent is doing.
VP is not bubbled, right?
Is Benny rallying? Ironbreaker is rallying. Benny is rallying. VP doesn't look bubble, is it? No. Yes, no.
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 King Sep was here earlier.
There's an awful lot of dragons there, and it's getting very difficult to tell who's bubbled and not. The only way you can find out who's not bubbled are the ones that are currently holding lords.
Fulgor is moving to Ironbreaker. I think Ironbreaker is rallying.
Yeah, Casey saw that as well. Ironbreaker seems to be rallying.
Hestia is calling troops back. But who, oh who? Salonis. Get BCD in there. I need a scout in this kingdom. How is this possible? Me, the spy master. Well, if he has 4 lords.
Does Ironbreaker at least have a level 60 lord in his castle? I mean, was this prepped?
I don't know. They did do some prep because Benny was already prepping several lords of his own lords.
Yeah, he has a level 60 in there, so he's getting the maximum buff as well from holding a lord.
Ironbreaker also has 2 level 60s, just in case he loses one. And Dragon Queen is filling him up.
Well, that's an acceptable size for like a 0 castle in order to fill up a rally. Question is, who are they going after?
I had 5. I was saving, but I'm Kingdom 130. We'll see shortly. Ironbreaker is pulling something back. Why would you be there? You're the strongest person in game, almost. Oh, he has a blue max out dragon and everything.
They just hit Burgor, apparently.
Oh fuck, that's going faster than I can see. Fuck, I hate N3O now. Just because I needed to be there. Alan is here. Now the question is, will there be enough brave souls to fill the rallies?
Looked like they were maybe going for Burgor, but apparently Burgor bubbled. He's teleported away. Did he get hit and teleport away, or did he bubble first?
What happened? Who did they hit?
Burgor bubbled and teleported. Okay, so Burgor didn't even get hit, so this wasn't a worthwhile rally. So they're going to try and hit someone else then?
Why they flee? Well, he's strong. He's full glorious and everything.
Yeah, I can't help thinking that if you're going to all this trouble to arrange a rally and get there, wouldn't you do a solo attack with the blue dragon? Use the ability to stop them from bubbling?
Yeah, he shouldn't be able to jump.
Yeah, I don't see why they started with the rally. I mean, even if the solo attack dies, as long as the blue dragon can use its ability, it's done its job, and then you transfer over to your main dragon for the rallies. It might be expensive, but if you were trying to take him down, you want to use that ability.
I can't type salvo, nice. Oh. I couldn't help but make that joke. So it's getting more active now. Tweety is here, so they have another very strong player who made the jump. It's a Dutch guy like me. Oh, they used the blue on Kinna and Drogon, and they both bubbled. Wait.
Well, if you already had the dragon, all that you need is the horns to use the ability, so it can be... Maybe they got that through dragon rallies. You don't actually need to spend to use the ability, just have the dragon there in the first place.
So they wasted both dragons because none of them were in fervor.
Oh, the expensive bit, Casey, is getting the dragon itself. After that, you just need the dragon horns, which you can get for tokens, which you can get through dragon rallies and stuff like that.
Is Drogon not bubbled? No, Drogon is not bubbled. Why am I looking? There's a fucking Lotus dungeon. Oh, he unbubbled.
Now, are they going to try and rally now? Or... It's very difficult sometimes to know what's going on, just through the differences. Is Drogon actually going to try, or... What is their first target is gone.
Ron is gathering lords. No, no need. He's attacking his own account in pure boredom with his level 1 ult. But if someone is playing the fake Lord Savo, who has still more power than healthy, 1.5 million, then whether it's an ult or what, probably the real Savo is also around. Fulgor has a really low merit, only 84 million, which is, well, less than twice my.
It's low for his power, but Fulgor's been around for a while. He did a lot of fighting before Merit came in. Definitely seasoned through that. It's probably that he hasn't needed to fight since he was a very big fighter before Merit came in.
True, but Ironbreaker has 900 million, and they're always together. That's fake.
Maybe it's a case of Fulgor's been doing other things during the battle, not necessarily that glamorous, but just keeping people down, or...
I don't know. Where did Ironbreaker go? Oh, here, you know. Oh, they're pulling a new rally. Yeah, you can just jump in the secluded zone of King's Landing or something and to unbubble safely, and then bubble right away. If you dare. Who are we attacking today?
They're starting to attack small camps as well, so I don't think anything more is really going to happen now. I mean, they teleported in, they tried a rally, that got bubbled up. I don't see any more targets for them. Oh, they're leaving. Or some people just left.
Somebody jumped like a little thingy. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna close this stream. It was fun. I'm gonna keep streaming whatever is happening here, but in the meantime I'm gonna play some other games with the boys, because I asked. And
I think we'll wait to see what has to happen from Thranduil's point of view, and maybe check back on this next stream.
yeah, and get some reports, etc. Because it's been a 3.5 hour stream, it's pretty much enough for me. So a bid B farewell.
Yeah, I think enough for both of us. So yeah, I tell you what, you bid farewell, I'll bid toodles. That way you can get the formal and the informal at the same time, whatever you want.
Tarwell. That didn't make sense. I should press
Tarwell. Was it you trying to go Tartar for now and farewell and just
No.
join them both
Yeah,
together?
mixed
Tarwell.
Toodles and Farewell. But okay, let's end